I am kind of bummed that I hope it's on my desktop.
It might have saved to your desktop at that point. Like the offline thing, maybe when you're on the same computer you were working on, maybe it'll show up on it. Like, oh, here
wow,
your offline
we're
stuff.
live. It
What?
worked, maybe.
Oh, I don't have my lapel mic on.
Oh, that probably isn't great to do.
I disagree.
I try to make Jesse louder than us because he talks quiet, so I'm hoping Jesse's louder, but we'll have to go off audience.
Yep.
You're an audience.
To know.
Oh, right, and we're not checking out any...
I just want to see what it looks like. But
You guys
yeah.
can look at chat for now. You guys wanna
Disagree.
not
No, you
watch.
can't. It's illegal.
Let's see if Twitch
You
is
immediately
live.
die if you
If
do.
you guys want to look at Twitch chat, that'd be great. You guys don't need to look at all the chats for now.
We're doing it.
I'm debating that.
Actually, like the background.
I'm debating for I'm debating for just the ease of being live for the beginning in streaming our actual first time just on Twitch, and then when I do the restream
Being both?
for Twitch, doing it on both.
That makes sense.
And
If
that
that's
way-
easier, do
and that
it.
way we just have to watch one chat and stuff like that.
Oh, up here
everything.
for me.
Fuck, sorry.
Yeah, my Twitch
Hi,
app doesn't even want to work.
PK, tell us how we sound and stuff like that.
Yeah!
Sorry. It took a second.
Sound fantastic.
I sure hope I don't need to type
Peace
anymore, so I'm gonna move this to the side.
Did you see
here.
the
Are you fucking me?
No. Alright guys, welcome back to RuneScape.
sounds like bots? Did you see our what the overlay looks like?
Sound like bots?
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Does it really sound
You
like
did
bots?
really well.
That's the question. I can hear you all. Cool. Does Jesse sound quieter than everybody else? It's always our biggest fear.
Also, we're not late. You're
Dope.
late.
We're not really late. Technically, if you think about it, we could start at 6, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, I see.
Because it
where
depends
went.
on how bad traffic is.
I thought he was
Yeah.
doing that sound and was gonna be like, depends on when Leah shows up. And I was like, are you fucking
I
me?
would never. Am I signed out at D&D Beyond?
Oh my god. We're so prepared today, guys. It's a
we're-
lot to like re-get used to. Like how many moving parts there are.
Dude, setting this up took like 7 hours.
I think this battery
did not,
is stealing.
I did not think it was gonna
This
be.
battery is stealing from my.
Is it supposed to be
shouldn't
charging
char-
it?
It shouldn't charge through USB ports. That's weird.
Now it's charging. So let's see.
No, look at that. Sign-in token.
That's funny because I'm trying to sign in right now. Did I try to sign into your account?
Why did I get charged?
For what? What?
No, that one time I think Leo was signed into your PayPal.
Oh, that's
And I
right.
was like,
Leah
ignore this,
signed
I
into my
fucked up.
PayPal, so I got like a code, and it said they was trying to buy something.
And I
was
said,
just
sorry,
like,
that
"What?"
was the
So then I went through and I changed my password and everything, and then after I did that, Leah was like, "Oh, sorry, you might get like a PayPal thing from me." And I was like, "Oh, well, I thought I was being like
thought I was
like
being
cyber
robbed."
attacked, so thank you. I'm okay now."
Why I didn't let you know that sooner? Don't know. That would have been too difficult. Oh, you have the extra life thing up? I didn't even notice. I'm blind as a bat.
It cycles through it.
Oh, okay. Maybe
It's
I'm
a
less blind.
slideshow, so it goes between coffee.
Oh my god, our
the
shirts almost
logo.
blend in with the wall.
I know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some contrast here as this camera, so it's not permanent yet.
Fantastic. Okay.
I'm looking for the music though, so we can test it out. But
I want to like, maybe keep this more centered.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I have it right here.
I mean, it's kind of like it was
did
all
you-
over when
so
we were
are
doing
you doing
cooking.
YouTube
So
or just Twitch?
I am on YouTube right now.
Oh, did
I'm
you-
gonna get.
Yeah, but
the
you're
link here.
moving a lot. I'm kind of stationary, so hopefully, maybe that's better. It's pointing outward.
Excuse me.
You're not excused. Sorry. Not sorry. Why is
Mic
this
test,
what I
1, 2,
see?
3.
Ready? Look at my screen.
What? What?
Can I?
It's from.
Can I wait. Wait, start over?
Oh, you gotta get the whole feel.
Yeah. Alright. That's good.
Great, fantastic.
All right, sorry.
Thanks,
let me
Steez.
catch back up.
You sent me the link. No, you didn't. You're a liar.
He kind of does, but not really quiet. Oh, okay. I'll
Link,
boost
link,
him a little bit
link,
more.
link, 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 link,
I
link.
know, sorry. I'm trying to do like 3 things at once.
I'm sorry, you can only do -10 things. As you can all see, we're clearly on time.
We're early. We're 1 minute early.
I thought we were starting at 5. I put
I said
all
we
of
could
my stuff to start at 5.
Well, what? So let me ask you a question. You said you were gonna get here at 5, right? That was our plan
Yeah,
to all
see,
get here. At
I
5.
agree,
So
but I put on the calendar 5. It's like I put my calendar on the public
Well,
calendar.
that's fine. So we'll change the public calendar.
Don't look at your text.
What did you just send me?
I didn't send anything.
What did you just send me? It's a video.
It is a video.
I didn't see what that was. What was that?
It's so fucking odd. I was just like casually like scrolling through my little.
Is it your no? Like I know what that is, but is that your face? Oh, okay. I couldn't. See, the video's really tiny for me, so I couldn't see
It
it.
was horrifying.
Copy.
5 minus 6 equals 69.
Hello?
I don't know. There's cheese.
Math, my dude. Also, gonna ask a question because I'm deaf. That music is like not from one of us, right? That is what you were. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a
was
permanent
like, did
speaker
I-
set up or anything yet. Because what I think I'm gonna
Super
try
fine.
to do is probably use one of my Bluetooth speakers and put it in the middle where you guys are,
Okay.
and that way it's omnidirectional between all of us. Probably got to be a little bit further away from Jesse. But
It's funny is when I was making this overlay, I go, how do we know where we're gonna sit? I go, oh, that's easy.
yeah,
Because you can only hear me from one
Hear
side.
from one side. Okay. I'm gonna try.
yeah.
this in.
They are the sweet and sour Twizzlers.
It looks so good, Jess. You should be really proud of yourself.
I feel like I barely put effort into it though.
No,
You're
it looks
welcome.
really
High
good.
five.
I made it last night.
I mean, Jesse came up with the idea in like.
You should also be
10
very proud of
minutes.
yourself for fucking putting all of this together, because I did nothing. I'm just here.
We used to have an old overlay and I just copied kind of the stat blocks from there.
Looks really good.
Alright,
Alright, so I need to get back to my notes.
Filters.
How many new sessions or new campaign notebooks am I gonna add?
Oh my god,
Dude, I have
right?
so many.
Look, so I have Jesse's notebook, Beta's notebook, Iconia, Tad's campaign, Tomb of Annihilation, and Leaf Locket and Arsenal.
Aww.
Aww.
Did you see that's what I named myself in the LARP group?
Yeah, I saw it. Mine was Rosenthorn, and then I was like, that's gonna confuse the shit out of me. So I changed it to Jezblood. That's who I played in Skyrim.
Oh.
What?
No, you said you're gonna use the DM screen. I was wondering if like the camera picked it up, but it does not.
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to do that. The only way I could do that is if the camera was on a tripod down more,
Well,
but
you
then my
can pull
face
it.
would
Can
kind
you
of be
move
there.
that closer to you?
At some
Or are you
point,
stuck
yeah, I'll
there?
be able to do that. I'm a little stuck here for now, but
Do you want me to move that? I can.
no,
move
like I could move it. I
Oh.
just like need some room.
I
at
just
some
didn't
point.
know if you weren't anywhere near your computer.
Once I put that table here,
That's
I
a good
think I'll
point.
have a lot of extra room
That's a
to
good
do
point.
stuff. So what I'm gonna do just next week is I'm gonna clear the table behind me and put it long ways here.
Interesting.
Are you
that
trying to
fit?
see my thing?
Yeah.
Where's?
Storm sorcery. My eyes are sleepy.
Are you trying to see my character sheet, character block thing? Is that what it is? Do you have Storm Sorcerer on there? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it does say that.
Do you guys feel like it looks better when you look at yourselves? Okay. Because I turn the contrast and stuff up. So.
Yeah, no, it looks better. I
Okay.
no longer fully blend in with the background.
Dope.
Oh my god. Also, you can see the lovely Nerds Alive shirts that are not for sale yet, but one day. Yeah.
I didn't even know you were wearing that.
No, I stretched that out, and actually you cannot see it on camera stretch. that.
Where it says, or yeah, sorry. So, Storm Sorcery is like is it called the subclass? Like,
That is your subclass.
yeah. I couldn't remember if that's what the technical term was.
So yeah, would that table be long enough to fit long ways there?
Yeah, it'll probably go
I mean, is
right
there
up
enough
against
room?
the wall, most likely. But that's okay, because this can hang over that. Like, that doesn't really matter to me. I don't really need to get over there that much. Plus, I think it'll give you guys a little bit more room to move forward a tiny bit.
Mm.
Or if anything, I could just take that down and put it that sideways from here. But or what I might do, honestly, just get rid of this table, and I have a whole long table to myself. So
Honestly, yeah. Might work better.
might do that. So I'll figure it out.
I thought that's what we were gonna do.
I thought maybe it would fit better to have this and make the room feel a little bit like more spacious at the table,
No. It doesn't make sense to. Give yourself
Now
as
you're
much
kind of
space.
pinned by another table.
but well, yeah. Then I realized that was gonna be behind me. And
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
so.
PK, just because Leah fucked up on writing times down doesn't mean we need to be added, okay?
I was stuck in traffic.
That's true. So there was a little bit of not entirely Leah's fault this time.
I also made Jesse stop and get me a monster, so.
Why didn't you tell me you needed a monster? I was out.
Because I already asked him.
Fuck you.
I couldn't admit defeat to you about white monster.
I never got to put air in my tires, by the way.
You didn't get to?
Because every
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Because I was trying to, I went to like 3 different like pumps there, and they're all missing the buttons to change like the tire pressure. Press the start button.
Did you go to the one by my house?
No.
Oh.
I figured I'll
That
do it
one's
before I
not-
get
that
on the
one's not
highway.
free though, so.
Yeah,
All the ones around here aren't free. It sucks. They're all like $1. But if you go in and you tell them you want to pump air and drive, they just turn it on. I think you did it. Remember when we stopped on the way back from Cape Cod? I had the air in my. I was like, I stop because I want to put
Oh,
air in
yeah,
my
yeah.
tire, and then we saw the bubble in the other tire. But, I was like, oh, you got to pay. I don't have any cords. You were like, no, you don't. And you just go and you were like, hey, we use the thing. And he goes, yeah. You were like, we just got gas for the air in the tire. Also, tell me if the music gets picked up too shitty by my microphone, or if it's quiet, because I'm gonna add the music in for you guys too right now. But if the music is
No.
too, like, backgroundy.
Thank you for the offer, Cheese, but
Oh, okay.
I'm
Maybe I'll keep the music
good.
like this for
But
now,
he's
PK, then.
stubborn.
No, Hey, fuck you.
So casually said. Hey, fuck you. I hate you.
All right.
I don't hear it from your right. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Oh, well, the funny thing is you do hear it from the mic, but that's
just don't
fine
notice.
then. You
Yeah.
don't notice it's from the mic, which is perfect.
It's because it's
Um,
playing.
I will now be doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah, so the rest of the cast won't actually be looking at chat. I won't be, I will be looking at chat, but I won't really be answering chat. I maybe be typing a couple things, to chat, but I'm not gonna, like, directly talk to them or anything like that.
Do you want another set of dice?
Sorry, what?
Do you want another set of dice? I don't like these.
Just like casually?
Yeah, I don't like these.
No, I have to give her a set. Don't give her more dice. Just
I'll take
use
more
an
dice.
There's
even
little
one.
skulls
I'm
on the
always
inside of them.
Fantastic. Great.
I bought them and I was like, I don't like them.
Reincarnate Nicey, she'll be thrilled.
Yeah, I bought them and I was like, I don't like these.
I think Leah has surpassed me in dice.
knocked this one.
Yeah, please don't destroy your chalice already.
Alright.
It's just
Sorry.
no computer to the side of her.
Yikes. Oh, shit. He's on the ground next to me.
Oh.
Alright. Sorry, Vita.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm gonna
Just
lower
keep
the music
interrupting
a little
me.
bit. Huh?
What?
We'll just keep interrupting you. One day we'll start our session, but not today.
Okay. So, why is this music so exciting? Hold on. Let's have some more relaxing music.
Did you need pink dice with your character?
What?
Are you using pink dice for a reason like that?
Why are you whispering? There's just 2 of you.
I don't want to actively interrupt you. I wanted to,
You're
like,
in a I can hear
I wanted to,
whispering.
like, secretly interrupt you.
But I can hear you. We also have no noise gates or anything like that on these mics, so they should be fine. I hope. Cool. All right. So, we start our story in the Isle of the Gods. It's an island of free trade cities and hard workers of all races. The Isle's like any other place, grass, trees, mountains, except that the gods left some mighty places to be found and discovered. Although the Isle isn't free from war, the history is that of overwhelming peace, for as long as even the oldest elves can remember. You, adventurers, are somewhat in the middle of your adventure. Leaving your homes and exploring the unknowns has led you to some odd places, one of which is here. After meeting your fellow party members, you find yourselves in the city of Frotton, a relatively old and bustling city full of hardworking folks of all kind.
Could you repeat
Frotton is spelled F-R-O-T-T-E-N. Packed cities with many stalls, tons of food, and places to stay. The city streets are plain, cracked blacktop cement with tons of space for horse and carriages. All the buildings are made of stone and brick with wood accents. Tons of colorful wood signs directing which stores are which. Wooden stalls line the streets, multicolored fabrics, and displayed goods of all kinds. You all happen to be here on the first day of the Fall Frost Festival. You stayed at Merle's Inn. Mearly's Inn, Meerlies. And overnight, the streets have drastically changed. The decorations lining the streets are pale reds, yellows, and oranges with a tinge of white. The city square normally busy... You can ask me after this, it's fine. The city square normally busy is 3 times as packed with carnival games and prizes and competitions galore. The smell is hypnotic as the stench of fresh baked pies and cakes waltz through the air. The smell of hot cider and mulled wine wraps around your noses. And it is the morning. I didn't really pick a date for this, so let's say October 19th.
Wow.
We'll start
Could that mean
game
something?
day. You guys wake up on the morning of October 19th. The city drastically different than the night before. You have 2 rooms at Mearly's Inn.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to look for it. A lot of names. And as you guys wake up and you look outside, the stench immediately hits you guys. It is just like good stench though. Sorry. It is immediately like when you go to a fair or something that has like tons and tons of food at it. You just like can smell like cinnamon and like allspice and like fresh baked like different pies and cakes and things like that. And this literally happened over, like, you went to sleep and the city was just like the city, like all the stalls, like it was still a very colorful place, but you wake up and everything is like this like fall decorated place. Like there's like streamers and
You know
like banners and
You know that joke where it's like September 30th normal and October 1st?
Yep. It's literally like that. Yeah, it's just the joke where it just immediately is like that. There's like different colored lanterns hanging from places. It is literally like a total conversion of everything. Yeah, the other 2 are staying in the other room. So you 2 are staying in the room that you were in. We can go around and introduce each other. If you want, I can start with the NPCs, or you guys can start and I can do the NPCs later. Just for the audience to know while you decide. Because they're only a party of 2, to make a little bit more balanced encounters for them, there are 2 NPCs that I've added in that they're going to control in combat, and for the story purpose, I will narrate and be.
Am I doing compassion? Because it's barbarian.
I think so, yes.
And then Jesse's going to do the cleric. Cool.
I believe
I
so.
will make sure they're both in the campaign and add them when you guys have to do combat. So.
Okay. So whichever you prefer.
Yeah, so don't worry about it for now.
I meant whichever you prefer in terms of you want us going first or you. I don't care.
Okay, I just need to pull them up then. Give me a second.
I can go while you pull them up.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Savma. Some people call me Saw. I am a centaur, agender, 35 years old. I go by they, them pronouns. I am 6'2". I am not quite a midnight blue, but a deep, deep blue with maybe some aqua in it. My hair is the color as you see here. I wear some teeth around my neck with some feathered shoulders. This is all just the clad that I have. I don't wear any particularly heavy armor. I worship the goddess Saloon, which is the moon goddess. I am from the town of Ferdient, where I grew up with my 2 parents. In my world, We don't gender anything, so I refer to them as Senend, as opposed to a mother, father, or anything of that nature. And nature is my whole world. I love connecting to others and making the world a better place.
Is that me? My turn?
It's you.
Okay. I like that. It's you. Namaste. My name is Cole. I am a 5'6", 135 pounds. That would be, 167.64 centimeters for our friends across the pond. Pale skin, kind of scrawny, with scraggly brown hair, clean shaven, and brown eyes. My character has a human appearance. They wear square-rimmed glasses, kind of looks like a scholar, and carries a quill and a book in his hand pretty much at all times. And he wears a gold ascot with like a black floral design that's made of like a fine material, so it's like a very sleek look to it. That's it. I guess I didn't say what class, but you can kind of read it. I'm a wizard.
Oh, I'm a sorcerer.
Order of the Scribes.
Yes, I forgot that as well. Sorcerer, storm. I think storm sorcerer or sorcery is storm. I don't remember the verbiage. But I do have a hero forge created of my character, so I will put that in the Discord for anyone who wants to
I didn't
see
do that yet.
what they look like. Don't do this to me. Don't.
She's having technical.
You're having
Do you both have the description for Compassion and Hexley?
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't.
That's fine. I can do it. I was taking a photo.
Cool.
Okay. Would you like me to read both? Do you have one, or you want me to read both?
I don't have like the full descriptions he gave us, but
That's
I have
okay.
like a very.
I can read. This
Summarize.
is what I have.
I can fill in more details. I just forgot
Okay.
the base. Like,
Would you
I
like
know.
me to read it, or do you have one?
Sure,
you
you
okay.
look like you have more, so.
So one of our companions, the one that I will be controlling in combat, but otherwise Beta is handling all of that. Compassion, Barbarian, the Red Tiefling. They have small horns that point up, wearing all black tinted chainmail with arms cut off along with black leather shorts and shoes. They're clearly in shape, have a tattoo of a bear on their left arm, and around their neck they wear a bear medallion. Their white hair seems unkempt and frazzled. Hexley, I put in parentheses, Kalashtar, is that the god?
That's the race.
Kalashtar's the race.
The race, sorry. I don't remember why I put it in like that. Long ponytail of black hair. They don half-plate silver armor, clearly taken care of along with their brown pants. They also have shin guard plating to have protection while allowing movement. Pale white skin. They wear a religious symbol around their neck as well. Helm, the god of protection. Never mind, that answered that question. And I will put the very blurry image in the Discord, in the role play room for now. We will probably going forward be adding a section in the Discord specifically for this campaign.
Thank you. All right. You guys wake up. You notice all of those changes outside. What would you like to do?
I'm going to stare outside a little bit. Just out my window, kind of taking it all in. Very excited.
Yeah, it is like very like you've been to the fairs around here, right? Like when like we have like a Greek fair, and you know how it's like always packed with people. It's like very loud, and there's children running around and everything. You basically see that sight, you know. Tons of different like carnival games. There's tons of just regular games too. Lots of gambling and stuff happening. As well, you have like bunches of like little tents set up that have like liar's dice and cards and all different kinds of things. You have people in the streets who are you know, like people that are doing like the like cup switching game and things of that nature, as well as like all of these new food stands and things like that. And then all of the regular stalls have sort of changed their decorations a little bit and have things that are very like fall festival styled.
I'm assuming I then see people walking right in front of where I am. So
Yeah, you
I
see
want to
tons
see
of
if I
people
see
and stuff.
anyone with like maybe a specific pastry or whatever, and I just want to kind of call out to them.
You'll see like lots of there's like no specific pastry, but it is the
Yeah.
morning, so you see lots of like muffins and like cinnamon rolls and like things like that.
Oh, hello down there.
Oh, happy fall festival!
Happy Fall Festival. Where did you get that?
You see this man who is pretty much just looks like a blue collar worker who like is just enjoying like there's really not a ton of like working happening. Like a lot of the blue collar workers that work in like factories and things like that are obviously here. So unless you have a shop or some sort of family business that sells things, you probably are off. And he's in just like very like common clothes. Like very much like a dad haircut, like probably balding like at the top there. And he's like, oh, there's a stall right down the street that you can check out.
Oh, lovely. What a great morning.
Happy Fall Festival.
Happy Fall
And he
Festival.
sort of marches along while he eats his cinnamon roll.
I'm gonna make my way out of my room to head to where Cole is staying.
You guys are staying in the same room.
Oh, I thought you said 2 rooms.
There are 2
Oh,
rooms.
the
the
other
other 2
companions?
companions are
Yeah.
staying in the other
I
room. You
misunderstood.
guys are staying in
Okay, so I'm
that room.
Are
2
you
separate beds
awake
and
at this
stuff.
point?
Yeah, I guess I'll just be like sitting up in bed, giving like a stretch. Heading off already?
What a wonderful day.
Yeah, I suppose so. I do want to maybe stop by a library, and I got this faint scent of what seems to be like a deep fried hot dog. I want to give one of those a try.
Oh. Sounds different.
Yeah, I believe they call them corn dogs.
Never had such a thing.
Maybe
So good.
maybe you should try one.
If you do, I will.
Sorry.
What?
I want to know an I didn't break character there. That was just.
I know.
Break character a lot.
It's okay. Would you like to head out then? I saw some people with muffins, and I think that'd be the perfect way to start our day.
Oh yeah. Seeing as everything changed overnight, I'm
Magical.
assuming. Yeah, really. Huh. Maybe they do have just an area dedicated to baked goods and unhealthy foods.
Unhealthy is a state of mind. I start heading for the door.
Yeah,
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Is it Savma or Savima?
Savma.
Savma.
So SUAHVMUH.
Got it.
But I know that's a mouthful, so you can call me Saw.
Sawing. Sorry.
Saw.
Sawing. Savma, you walk out of the room and you head down the stairs as you normally would. And you see Compassion and Hexley just sitting at a table, like drinking their coffee. And you see Merely, who is sort of walking around talking to some of the other people who are sitting there. It's a very like small, like comfortable inn. Like there's very few tables. It's not a tavern. It's just literally she has like a little dining room set up with a couple tables for guests, and it very much is more like a restaurant with a hotel above it than, like a tavern with a bar. And they're just sitting there drinking coffee, like having their small talk and stuff like that.
Good morning.
Good morning, you hear Hexley say. These beds are really soft. I'm not used to that.
Pretty comfortable, even for my 4 legs.
You see Compassion sort of like finish his coffee, and he's just drinking like black coffee, and he's downing it like it's beer, like he's just trying to drink it really fast, and he's like, Yeah, I usually rough it more, but I guess I could get used to it.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Do you smell all the stuff this morning?
I thought you were asking me if I smell.
I didn't want to bring it up, but Exy goes, No, he's just kidding. He's just kidding. Where's Cole?
I think he wanted to sleep in a bit. I wanted to go check out the stalls sooner.
Yeah, I figured I'd probably get out too, and I'd love to go check it out. At some point, we have to go back to
I have him. Baron.
Baron.
Yep.
I have it too.
Dull slasher.
We have to go back to Baron because he said he'd probably be back around now anyway, so probably be a good idea to check it out. Honestly, we'll probably see him around the festival if I had to guess. I didn't know this was this big of a thing here. I've heard about it, but didn't know it was...
I was impressed with how I didn't hear anyone setting up.
Yeah, it's like it's magic.
A little bit.
Compassion, do you want to wait here and just wait for Cole? I mean, you're welcome to come with too. No. You guys go ahead. I'll wait for Cole. I'll have another cup of coffee.
Enjoy.
As you guys start leaving, Riley goes, You people have fun out there. And she goes and pours another cup of coffee for Compassion. Cole.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I wanted to I guess I was just gonna pull up my book and start writing in it with
Sure.
my quill that has the magical ink.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just start kind of jotting it down like it's a journal and see if I get like any response out of it or...
You are level 3, right, Cole?
Yeah.
There's just one thing I want to check. That's our computer. Just die. It's fine.
Nice.
I don't want internet anyway.
Oh my god, it's actually charging now. Fantastic.
Okay, while I look this up real quick, what are you and Hexley going to do?
I'd like to go look for the muffin stall.
Muffins. You guys head out the door, and again, way busier than, like, you've been on these streets for like a couple weeks now, you know, just doing the random jobs and stuff like that, and, sorry, I guess my laptop, like, doesn't want to connect to Wi-Fi. Okay, it's connecting now. You head out, and the streets are way busier than normal. Nothing like too like it's a mob or anything, but just like packed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you sort of use your nose and follow the scent towards a couple food stands. Give me a... What was it you wanted specifically?
Muffins.
Okay. Give me a...
It's a serious business.
Give me a perception check.
Aye, Captain. Could you not? Thank you. Nat 20. Fucking waste.
You got a nat 20 on it. You can, like, and you can, like, there's, like, it like, visualizes of, you know, like, cartoons, how they have, like, the lines of, like, coming off a pie for smell? You now see those lines coming off this muffin stand, and you can, like, beeline right for the muffins.
I trot on over.
You trot on over. I forgot you are a centaur. That's right.
How does a centaur sleep, by the way?
I pictured myself curled up.
Yeah, like,
Fetal
I
position.
feel like horses, or like, you know, whatever.
Okay.
Because centaurs aren't as big as horses. Like, centaurs are actually, like, imagine, like...
Because I put myself as 6'2", but that's to my head. Horses, you typically will do
Yeah,
their height
horses
from
are,
their
like,
shoulder.
10 feet tall.
Yeah, you do
So,
from shoulder.
like, yeah, so think of it like Leah right now, a little taller with just, like, two of Leah. Like one, her head's in her butt going this way, down, and then normal Leah's standing up, just like that.
Do you guys hear my trotting?
It does kind of pick up, and it probably
Perfect.
picks up in mine. And Jesse's no, you're fine.
I just want to make sure you're
It's
getting
really not that loud though. It's the
my
fun thing.
little sound effects for you. Hexley, this way.
Yeah, okay. You have like a look in your eyes.
I smell the muffins.
So there's like one specific thing just about Jesse's character I just wanted to check real quick because he said he was doing something. And
I guess I just want to say, with the book,
yeah,
I don't write in it with other people around.
got it.
So I'll usually kind of save that for like an early morning thing or like a late night thing.
Got it. Okay.
I also just
Okay,
wanted to quickly. The festival was the Fall Frost Festival. Or did I-
Yes.
Okay.
It is the Fall Frost Festival.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you beeline towards it, and you see it is very busy. There are lots of people. Like morning, people love muffins in the morning, and you see a few workers who are there. Basically, like you know how like in Target they have those Starbucks, like little like they're tiny Starbucks. It's like that, you know. It's just like super like all these people behind the counter like getting all these muffins. People are like making coffee and like ciders and stuff like that. And they're all just kind of rushing around.
Landlord's call.
Yeah, you're good.
Hey, Sue.
And you head right up and wait in line. There's probably about like 5 or 10 people, so it goes pretty quick. And you get to the front, and you have like a teenage like elf who's there, who's like, "What can I get for you?"
What muffin do you recommend?
Well, there's tons of flavors. Like we have like chocolate chip. There's blueberry. There's an apple muffin. It's pretty good. Cinnamon muffin. So you know.
Can I get one of each?
Yeah, sure. Just one of each, and that's it. Anything else?
2 of each.
Okay, so 2 of each muffin, and then any drinks.
Hexley, is that enough?
As he goes, yeah, I mean, I think that'll be enough. I don't see why not.
Okay.
All right, so that's 8 muffins and no drinks, right?
No.
So that'll be 3 silver.
3 silver. And I.
When Jesse gets back, I'll tell you guys. You have the money for it, so don't worry about it. So if you
Okay,
have
so I
like
don't
certain money, just do that. You guys have a certain amount of gold already.
Yes.
Um,
do you want me to be subtracting or no?
But subtract it for now, yeah, and I'll tell you guys to add a certain amount of gold.
Okay.
So, you're back. So in your character sheets, add 200 gold.
Hello. Did I
You,
come
I mean,
into
you guys are
fortune?
level. I mean, you guys are level 3, so you guys have done a lot of
Came into
odd jobs.
fortune. Overnight, just like the magical festival.
Right.
So you guys have picked up money on like your own travels. You guys have traveled around, but because you're level 3, you guys have done a lot.
That's fair.
It's usually a lot less than someone level 3 would have, but you know, it's fine. Figure you guys spent money along the way.
I like walked around your basement and walked into some cobwebs.
I do it all the time. Combos are bad, yeah. Cool. So you pay the money. She goes, all right, thank you. Just go ahead down there. And then there's like a line down there.
I like shuffle sideways.
You do so. When you get to the line, there's just like a little bag. And someone goes, for the centaur. And hands it to you.
Thank you.
And you have your muffins.
I open the bag. I look at it, and we can't have them yet. We have to wait for Cole and Compassion. They have to be able to have these with us.
All right, well, that sounds good. We can head back now.
Okay. There's nowhere
Um,
else you'd like to go.
Well, we have all day. The fall festival goes on for like a week, so.
Okay. Fair.
You and Hexley head back. Cole, you had written in your book. What did you write in your book?
So I just generally wrote like us arriving to Fraughton,
Mm-hmm.
and like, because this would be the first time I ever traveled this far north.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the general like it's the first day of the fall festival, and
Now, are you writing this to get a response, or are you
Um,
writing this to just keep notes?
I said to get a response, but I think I'll just do it to keep notes.
Okay. So you know from this book, and having had it for a very long time, that the way that this book works is the responses you get are telepathic, like they're in your mind. So
Okay.
you do hear a voice. There is one page in the front of this book that is always blank. If you write on it, the text disappears.
I see.
Every other page in this book is fine to write in. So you have like your spells written in some of them. There was some text already written in them that were notes from the old person. Excuse me. That owned the book, and obviously there's a lot of blank pages towards the back for adding in new spells and things like that. One cool feature that you've learned about this book so far is that if you, because obviously the way a book normally works is that you write on one page, and if you write on the next and you want to move that page to the like the beginning of it, you can't, but you can with this book. You can tell that, like you can tell the book to shift the text around.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you can
It's like
you can write on like page 100, and you could just be
like cut and
move
paste.
that to page 20, huh?
it's like cut and paste on a computer.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So you're ahead of the curve by all these people. You're like, one day we'll have books that can change themselves. And everyone's like, you're crazy.
Malarkey.
So in that instance, like, if I were to ever fill up the book in its entirety, I could just like have it remove text if I wanted.
So, the cool thing about your book too is actually that the entity that lives within the book has taught you how to transfer the book. So if it is ever destroyed physically, the entity has taught you a ritual on how to move everything into a new book. So if you ever did run out of pages, you could just go buy a bigger book to
Interesting.
sort of transfer everything over, and he
Maybe
contains
walk
all of your
around
spells
like one of
and
those
stuff.
encyclopedias that are like,
Yeah, like one of the really
Excuse-
big books like this big, and you fucking just...
excuse me guys, just coming through.
And the voice is like, oh, it's so much roomier in here. Okay, so you write your notes in your book. You do so. Anything else you want to do?
I do want to add on to it because I know what race had formerly owned the book, right? Or is that not
Yeah, he
something-
tells you about a wizard who was a Loxodon who used to own him, and that's why the language that's in the book that's written for a lot of those things is in Loxodon or whatever the language is. I forget what it is. I'll tell you in a second.
I believe we said Loxodon,
Yeah, I believe that is the...
So I do want to, because like I know Loxodons are value like a lot of wisdom and like insight in that sense. So I want to, like when sometimes if I do like diary entries, I want it to, I'll like jot down like character descriptions and so forth, and just put like a little question after like trustworthy, stuff like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
You
see
do
if
so.
like they could help me like do, I don't know.
Yeah, you take some time writing in your book. Everyone knows you have this book, though, by the
Oh.
way. Like,
Interesting.
they don't necessarily know that it talks to you or anything like that, or that it
Right.
is sentient in any way. They just think you're a wizard and it's a wizard spell book, because that's a very, like, common thing to have, and you will need that to, like, be preparing spells and things like that. So it'd be very odd for a wizard to not have a spell book. But yeah, if you ever wanted to like talk to it, like you can. As you write a message on that first page, you also know that you don't necessarily need to write everything down to talk to it.
Mhm.
You can telepathically like respond to it
I see.
as well. So you really just need to write a message to like start him being like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" And then after that, like you're okay. But you can also continue to write your responses too. Like you can pick up on both, and the pages will clear themselves as
Got
you
it.
are writing.
Okay.
All right, so you write more in your book.
Yep, and then I'll just get ready and head downstairs.
You do so. You head downstairs, and as you're heading downstairs, Savma and Hexley come back with a bag of stuff, since you don't know what's inside of it. But you see Cole and Compassion are sitting at a table. Are you going to be drinking coffee or anything, Cole?
Yeah, I'll get a cup of coffee.
Cool, yeah. Merely comes over and, like, pours you a cup of coffee and, you know, make sure. She asks if you want anything, and Compassion says, oh, well, I think they went out, so they'll be right back probably with something. But thank you, Merely. And she goes, oh, my pleasure. And she'll walk away and help the other people.
I kind of like drop the bag of muffins on the table next to Compassion and
Yep.
Cole. We've struck gold.
I kind of like just open up the bag and I go, oh, muffins, may I have one?
Yes, please.
Can I just want to reach
Had
in
one
there.
yet.
Well, I mean, there's only 4 of you, so you should be fine.
There are 8 in there.
I do love blueberries. I don't. Then I go, aha. And I have full blueberry muffin out.
You do, and Compassion will go in and he'll take one.
I will take one as well.
Don't know which one he takes. Which one do you take?
Apple.
He will take a cinnamon one.
Cinnamon.
He'll take a cinnamon one.
They're so good. Food's spewing out of my mouth. I don't really have table
I was just
manners.
looking. These look really cool.
No, it's okay.
What's that?
What is this?
Nice. They look really
Oh,
cool.
are these the galaxy ones?
I have no idea.
Are you gonna catch? I'm
I
scared.
cut through those underhand.
These are really pretty. Did you see them?
No.
They are
Oh,
really
yeah, yeah.
pretty. I like that. Was
I
that
cut-
from them?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
I like how he threw these underhandedly. It's just like,
Catch. Okay, that was maybe better than what I was gonna do.
Cool. You guys sit there eating muffins.
that must look so cool on camera, by the way.
Yeah, just from one camera to the other. That's
Slow mo it.
Hold on. Sorry, Jesse's head's cut off a little bit.
Just too big headed.
Yay.
Ouch.
No, there we go. Just
I think
centering you guys
that's a
now.
thing for you, Jess.
No, the
don't
thing
worry.
was, is I was leaning forward before when I was typing notes.
No, you're fine. Because even if you do lean forward, you're still taller than Leah when you sit. So
Did he just? I'm a
You're short.
centaur.
sorry. So you guys sit there eating your muffins.
Sorry, you said when I can communicate with this book, I could do telepathically if needed.
When you write in the book
Yeah.
and he responds to you telepathically,
Yeah.
you can continue that conversation
Okay.
telepathically. But in order to
But, like, it
get him
can't,
to
like-
wake up again, like
theoretically like pick up on any conversations or like
no. So he
Okay.
only picks up
So
what's
just be
written
like
in the book, and then once
what I
like
transmit to it, like through my
yeah.
thoughts.
So you basically have to make that connection first, and then he can telepathically do it. So like if you wanted to write in the book and be like, listen to like what I'm like thinking,
Yeah.
then you can think everything you're hearing and like give it to him. But you know, like that'd be a lot of work and probably easier just to write it down when you're done or
Mm.
tell him telepathically later. So yeah. So you guys eat your muffins. They're honestly really good. Like they're still warm and they crumble. And the blueberry ones are really, really sweet. The apple one had a little bit of cinnamon. It basically is just like an apple pie, but in a muffin. And you can see all of your companions are enjoying the muffins. So that was a good idea, Savma, to get the muffins.
I sit there just very content with myself.
So, what do we want to do today? You hear Compassion ask.
Well, you did bring up that we need to go back to Baron. And I guess at some point walk around more of the festival.
Yeah, I'd assume that we'd probably see him at the festival, and there's so many games and things that I saw out the window, so maybe we should, like, have fun today.
Have fun.
Yeah, I would love to, like, maybe try playing some games, and, so there's a whole bunch of prizes and stuff you can win, too, so I figure that we can just, like, you know, mosey around, and then see if we see Baron, and if we don't, we can just go to his house.
Fine by me.
He goes, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Good.
Uh,
Like I said, I do do kind of fancy one of those corn dogs. So
Oh my.
maybe before we go to Baron's house, we can stop by a stall on the way. And
Especially if they make us sick.
sorry.
I'm so close to keeping that straight.
But yeah, I would definitely like to try a few of the activities that they have.
I just want to know why the dog is corn.
Well, you see, from what I was told, it's not necessarily corn, but it's dipped in a batter.
Why is the dog dipped in a batter?
You know, I don't quite have an answer for this.
Okay.
But I think if you
Curious.
see for yourself, it's
Okay. If
Wait,
we
wait,
don't
you're
have
not-
anything like that.
you're not mistaking it for like a real dog, are you? Like
I
like a
assumed
pet?
that's
Like
what you were saying.
no.
You
This
were
is
very excited about it. I was a little concerned.
no. I would never.
Okay.
That's that's gross.
Well, I'm happy to try this corn dog if you do first.
Yeah. Let's get a few games in first and see. Oh, Dungeon Master.
You guys
Sorry.
go and no, you're fine. You guys go and get up, and what do you want to do?
I guess, look around for some fun fall activities to do, like games or whatever the festival.
Cool. Like, is there anything specifically you're looking for? Like, again, this festival's full of like tons of things. Like, most things that you can think of would probably be there. Like, there is like we just went to a Ren fair. Like, lots of that stuff would be there. There's lots of
Is there like a psychic reading there?
yeah, you
Yeah,
could do that.
probably.
So when you guys are both magic, and you guys are both actually like some of the most powerful types of magic users that you can find. So you would actually know, like, that there's like two different sorts of psychic readings. There's one that sort of spiritually reads you, and one that is an actual like divination-esque
No,
thing.
I want the first one.
Well, so you would actually know that a festival in the gimmicky sort of way would just have the spiritual one. They wouldn't
Cool.
really have
Okay,
like
yeah.
a
That's what I
gimmick.
want.
So yeah, you would find like a psychic. And it costs 1 gold to read your spiritual psyche.
So this is the problem you're gonna have when people are taking notes.
Apologies.
No, it's okay.
We can head there unless you had somewhere you wanted to go first.
No, I would in fact like to also do a spiritual reading.
Cool. You guys do some searching around. It doesn't take you terribly long to just kind of like look around and see a psychic reading. And yeah, you see just a woman sitting at like a very small, like almost like a coffee table with a chair adjacent to her. In she's not even in a tent; she's just like in a spot on the sidewalk, with like some tarot cards and some different like some bones and dice and coins and rocks and stuff like that. But yeah, she's just sitting there. She looks like an elven woman, like relatively young. Obviously, that could be like 100-year difference, but yeah, she's just sitting there, waiting for someone to walk up.
What's the lifespan of centaurs?
It's like human.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like maybe a little longer, but I think it's pretty
Yeah,
much the same.
I think there's a century. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, most things just say like century.
Excuse me.
Why, yes, hello.
And I look at Cole like this is so exciting. I would love to get a reading by you.
Why, yes, my dear, have a seat. That'll be 1 gold piece.
And I take it from my pocket.
You give her the gold piece. She like does something where she bites it, make sure it's real, and then she puts it into like a little coin pouch she has near her chair, and she goes, "Please sit."
I like prop my legs up very oddly, like not in a way I needed to sit, but almost like.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can't say because you're a centaur, so she tells you to like, you know, like
Do I
get
kneel?
lower. Basically,
Yeah.
so centaurs it probably have a couple different things that they could do to sit, right?
Mhm.
You figure you could probably lay down, you know, like a dog does when they lay down because half your body is human size, so that'd probably bring you about downsize to most tables and things like that. You could probably sit also like a dog sits with their two like front legs there. You obviously have 4 legs and then 2 arms as well, so you kind of have like a little bit of an
I
extra
think
thing.
okay, I'll
but-
probably lay down with like my back legs.
Yeah,
are the
it would
ones-
probably be more of like
tucked
your
under.
whole like horse body lays down on the ground.
Yeah.
So you do that. Now, my dear, you'll need a topic of some sort, and some sort of question to go along with that topic, and I will try to read the answers for you.
What kind of topic? Any topic?
Any topic you want. Your future. People talk about jobs or raises, or people want to go on adventures and see if they'll have good fortunes, and captains of ships will
Do
want
I
to know if
tell
they'll
you
run
my
into
topic?
trouble. Yes.
Can my topic be helping people?
Sure, but you need to have a question to go along with that.
Will I get to help someone today?
Okay. You see her take out like a, almost like a bowl. Honestly, like a dice tray, but like just like more like a bowl though. Like very wide, very like thin bowl. And she grabs a few little bones. You see her grab a few gems and then some dice, and sort of like mix that up in her hands. She does a thing where she sort of like, give me an insight check.
And that one.
You see her eyes like roll back into her head as her eyes turn like blue, and you hear like whispers of what sounds like spirits, and almost like you can hear like the transitioning into a like different dimension, and you hear in your head her whisper like gibberish to you, like you don't really understand it, just like some magical words as she shakes these dice bones and stuff in her hands, throws them into the bowl,
Bippity-boppity-booper.
and all of a sudden everything just goes silent, and you see her eyes come back into her head, and everything returns to normal. She goes, "Yes, my dear, you will help someone today."
Thank you so much.
Just give me an insight check.
Yeah, one sec, my D&D Beyond crashed.
That's okay. I will also roll in for...
Come here often?
Oh, you're waiting
All
for
the time.
still.
Yeah, it was like I was trying to like go to my spell book, but
Yeah, D&D's Beyond is down.
Yeah,
I
I've been
think.
having some issues.
Yeah, it's not loading.
I'm on mine, but it might just be that I'm already on it.
Take a screenshot of yours, just in case. Mine
Oh,
loaded
I got
now
it.
too.
We're good.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, D&D Beyond
Insight?
looks like it's just having some issues.
Get to roll. Which one should I roll? The gemstone or the wizardy looking one?
Alright, I'll
The
use these.
gemstone, 'cause you're going against the psychic.
These will be my Hexley dice.
It's not that great.
Oh, damn, it's a good die. What'd you roll?
12.
Actually, so you'll get this too. That was complete bullshit. Like, you obviously saw that, like...
I get that? Or
No,
he
you
get-
don't.
I was gonna say,
no,
I definitely
you 1000%
believe.
believe that.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesse,
Okay.
or Cole, completely... You're a wizard. You're very into the arcane arts. You know lots about magic and things like that. Sorry, I lowered this a teeny bit. Okay. You're very into the arcane arts and everything like that, so you realize that she literally just cast, like, prestidigitation and thaumaturgy on, Zothma. and like made that presentation, and like it just looks very almost like, because you know all that, it looks kind of cringy from your point of view, like a little like like oh, like okay, there's a lot of like theatrics there, and you start like kind of like glancing into like reading into what's happening, and Hexley looks over to you and goes like, yeah, that's complete bullshit. Yeah, I'm with you. And then like goes back to like looking.
Cole, you must try this. We're gonna help someone today.
You know what? I think I'm quite good.
What?
And I go, but I did quite enjoy the show, and I use prestidigitation and pull a coin out from my ear, and I hold it out as like a tip. I was like, here, for you. And as they reach for it, I kind of want to just make it puff. But then I'll actually reach into my coin first to give real gold.
She goes, well, thank you, my and she'll take the coin and put it in.
What was that about?
Well, I hope you all have a lovely day.
Thank you so much, we will.
She sits back.
What was it? Happy first day of fall, or what was it?
It is the first day of fall Frost Festival.
Festival.
Yeah, that, I say that.
And to you too.
Oh, it's gonna be such a good day.
That was,
What?
no, I was gonna say, that was interesting.
She said we're gonna help someone. Oh, I
No,
guess I might, but I assume it'll be all of us.
Without a doubt, I believe we will, but
You do?
I just, you know what? Let's just enjoy the day.
Yeah. So good.
What else would you guys like to do?
Game.
I want to search for a corn dog.
Oh, sorry.
Sure, yeah, you do that, and it's not very hard to track down like a lot of those foods. Obviously, there's not like the same exact look of a corn dog, but there is like a battered sausage that is like deep fried. It is not on a stick. It is just like a hand-eaten.
Okay, so like a
thing that
little
you
like
find. Yeah. So you'll feel, like a little
tray
like
or
a little,
something.
yeah, like like a little plastic. No, like a lot of plastic stuff here, but yeah, like a little like napkin that like contains it that you'll
got it.
grab it from, and it's literally just sausage, like basically a corn dog without a stick, which is exactly what it is. It's still hot and steaming and soft.
May I get 2 of those?
You sure may.
Thank you.
He puts
and
2 in a napkin and hands you it. Says 1 silver.
1 silver. All right. Here you go, good sir. Please do. I hand the gold, and I go. Please do just keep the change.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you, sir. A happy fall frost festival.
And I
I think he might have started with the liquor a little early. So that's a corn dog.
yes.
You
Well,
first.
Me first. Okay. I'll eat the first one.
Yeah.
You eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
You shot.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like I
Do you eat it that fast?
Reminds me like
I
when
devour
SpongeBob.
it
What's the
pretty
thing that SpongeBob eats where he puts his whole mouth around it and then like bites and then like just pulls the stick out? Just
Oh,
imagine that, but he's just
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it, like,
yeah. It's like an ice cream thing or
yeah,
whatever.
something
Yeah.
like that. I just imagine that.
That good.
That was actually. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's very soft and like imagine the best hot dog you've ever had. Like it's like that sort of like very like thick, very like high quality sausage inside of a what?
Thick and high quality
Oh
sauce.
my god. Right up your ass. Imagine the biggest sausage you've ever taken in your asshole. That's what you just fucking ate. Fuck you.
I rip the tiniest piece off of the corn dog that is left in Cole's hand.
Yeah. You take just breading. You basically just ate cornbread pretty much.
No,
Really
I
good.
think unless you don't
I'll try more.
enjoy meat, but I think it's both enjoyed when you
Oh, maybe I needed a bigger piece.
get a little bit of sausage in.
Oh, I was being cautious.
Again, if you don't enjoy meat, I have
No, I'm
nothing.
totally fine with meat.
You don't like meat in your mouth.
I go for another piece, a little bigger this time, to get some of the sausage.
Yeah, so
with
you
it.
go to like rip a piece off, and again, like the sausage is like tender, so it's easy enough to like rip a.
Can I roll to decide if I like this?
Yeah, if you want to roll, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
You
What
just-
are we saying is like and dislike?
I would say just do a d20, and a 9 and below is like, or 9 and below is dislike, and a 10 and above is like.
Oh, I hate it.
What is it? Do nat
6.
1. Yeah.
All right.
I'm.
No, I'm just. I'll eat the rest.
My stomach's just not
No,
used to
it's okay.
these delicacies.
I understand.
Yeah, it for you it's just relatively like, as someone who grew up with a lot more gardeny things, it's just very greasy and like
Well, you know what they say. There is a first time for everything, and well, maybe you'll try to get another.
Potentially. I don't think so.
Cool. So you get your corn dog. There's tons of stuff here. Like right about now, it's probably been a few hours of just wandering around the festival and doing different things. You see that there are lots and lots of people now having like these just large drinks now, because obviously it's a festival. So you see big cups of like mulled wine. You see like different spiked ciders. There's different concoctions of just.
Is there like a
orange
specialty
drinks.
of this festival or no?
It's sort of, the fall thing is really just like a cider, like
Okay.
just like a homemade like cider. You know, lots of like also like hot mead and things like that too. There's lots of cold drinks too. Obviously, like you'll have like your standard things too. Like if you want mead or beer or ale or you know any of that stuff, like all of that's around too. But you also just see lots of people with the festival drinks, you know. So. And then obviously all the games and stuff, so whatever you guys want to do.
I think we should get drinks and then go play some games.
Yeah, that actually sounds quite good.
Does that work for you two?
Yeah, they both sort of just like nod and shrugging. Hexa goes like, yeah, I'm down for anything. You see Compassion already got a drink like an hour ago, so he's
I
been
want a
drinking.
tall glass of that cider.
What's that? That's a pint. Or this, my
Hey,
friend.
he's in pint.
This, my friend,
It's
is a
coming.
pint.
Yeah, so you guys don't have trouble obviously finding like what kind of drinks do you guys want?
I want like a hard cider.
Okay, do you want like a hot cider or do you want?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd like it to be like, if I can find a place that maybe has like a larger size, like it just looks obnoxious, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
a
So the
half
way that
yard.
like drinks work,
Yeah, for me.
you can usually buy like they have very like cheaply made I can't think of the word. Oh my god. Cup. Jesse, what's a cup?
Like a chalice or like
No,
a tankard?
Tankard.
Thank you. Very like cheaply made
Okay.
tankards that you can just
Well,
get.
now I have
And
to
the
go get a
tankards are-
tankard. Be right back.
Well,
everyone.
the whole thing is you guys can have that. That was just gonna be my thing too. Is that like the way that it would work is like
No. Leah has to have one so that
Oh, okay.
Savma has one.
You don't just carry a chalice around here?
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
for
like, so if you
wine.
wanted to, like, you guys would probably have some sort of cup, like an ale horn or a tankard or some sort of drinking cup with you. So yeah, if you have that, like, you can obviously just get that
Okay.
filled. They obviously
sure, I'll
do
be
have.
carrying this obnoxious chalice on my hip.
They obviously do have
I have to utilize it.
cups that they just like give away, you know, like, but they're all just very cheap, like wood with like a wax coating inside, you know, so they don't feel great. But yeah, like if you wanted to get like a 40-ounce tall cup of something,
I
you
want,
could do
yeah,
that.
I
It's
want
just
like
like a very
in game
thin
this
wood.
to be like much bigger to make sense for me, and
Yeah.
I'll have them fill it in that.
Yeah, so you can do that, sure. Yeah, so
And
you
it
got-
looks like this. This is exactly how it looks in game with faces on it.
Yeah, so they fill it with like a very hot, like spiked cider, and it's just like super warm and like very sweet and but like tart too, with like just a few like a little allspice and like cinnamon and stuff in it. So it's very delicious.
You guys have got to try some.
Cool.
I'm just kind of wondering, can you mix drinks back from where I'm from? They call this one the bee sting.
What a clever name.
Yeah, you can go to a place that is just selling like ale and stuff like that, and you can get a mix of cider and
Oh, okay.
and
Cool.
if you want to.
Blueberry cider and traditional mead.
They probably don't have that exact. That was so good though. They probably don't have that exact combination, but
I didn't
yeah,
know
like
the-
you can
the
get
blueberry was good, though.
a mix, and there are like a few name drinks that are probably similar to that are just sort of around. So if you just want like a mix or whatever, that was the first.
Shout out to Connecticut Ren Fair, not sponsored.
Yeah, whose video should be out maybe next week because I should be able to finish it.
So just realize you're in your good time zone.
Good
More
time, though.
merch rep.
Be sure to check out Leah's channel and go buy merch.
That's your
From
commercial
Ellie
for the
Red
stream.
bit.ly/capital L, capital H, lowercase AZE, capital R, capital B.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
all the capitals fucking matter.
There's an R in there?
Red
RB,
bubble.
Redbubble.
Oh.
So you get your
Cool. So you guys get your drinks. What would you like to do? Tons, like again, so any games you can think of. Again, there's like
I want the game with the like ball under it and they like mix them up and I have to guess which one.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that? Cool. So that's a like a betting game. So you go up and there's like a few different people who are doing it, all different kinds of cups. Like one guy is like using like a little marble. There's another guy who's using like a like a little gem. They all have different kinds of cups. Like one guy is using like little tiny bowls. There's another guy who's just using like cups he probably stole from different bars and stuff like that. So you also notice there's like a lot of people that don't necessarily look like they live here. Like obviously it's this pack because like there's a lot of people who visit from the surrounding small towns and stuff like that. So you see a lot of people who are there just to like obviously swindle people out of their money, like a lot of traveling salesmen as well, people that just sort of travel to do magic and things like that. So but yeah, so you guys go, and who's playing?
I would like to play.
Cool. So you walk up and you see a like a
Are there multiples of
dwarf-
us playing at a time or is it a one person game at a time?
I mean, like, you can all, like, pick something, but I'm gonna have one person roll dice, and if you're
Got it.
gonna have someone help you, you can obviously take
Okay.
advantage on it. You walk up, to a, like, small, Kenku, who is, sort of, just finished like with someone else, has like a very large stack of gold, and she goes, would you like to play?
Yes, I'd love to. How does it work?
I use cups, mix them around, you bet gold, if you get gem, you win.
Sounds simple enough.
Okay.
Did you want to play too?
No, I think I'll observe.
Okay. Happy to do this.
Make your bet.
I'd like to bet 3 gold.
Thank you. And she also places 3 gold on the table. So she goes, she shows you the gem, puts on there, puts the bowls down, and starts mixing them all around. Go ahead and roll a d20, and we'll say it's your... I will let you decide if you want it to be an insight check as to sort of be able to like read sort of the way this person's just playing, or a perception check.
Insight.
If you insight, okay.
Yep. It's a 9.
So the Kenku mixes them around, and they're doing it very slowly. They're just sort of like showing you like just to get you to like feel it, you know, like just doing whatever. You go ahead and you pick one, and when you lift it up, the gem is under there, and so you make 3 gold. You
This is
win.
exciting.
Good try.
Can we go again?
Make a bet.
10 gold.
So you put 10 gold down.
Hold on, I just want to keep track of what I'm doing. So I made 3 so far.
Yeah, so you made
Okay.
3.
Okay.
So you put 10 gold up, and she also puts 10 gold on the table. Shows you the gem, puts under a cup, and this time mixes it up a lot faster. Like, starts to actually, sort of, go around and, do things and, touch one and, move it, but not actually, move it out of the way. Roll for me.
I'm gonna knock it over.
And again, you could use whatever you want, insider perception.
21.
21. So she goes ahead and mixes the cups around. You go ahead and you pick one and lifts it up. She goes, "Oh, you win!" So you find the gem.
I should stop there. Thank you.
You're welcome. How about I double your bet if you play one more time?
I look
Yeah.
So whatever you bet, you'll get double that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. I look over at Cole first. Okay.
Cool. Make your bet.
So whatever.
So
I
whatever
bet,
you bet, you'll get
double.
double that.
Oh,
So
okay.
instead of just if you bet 5 coins, you'll actually get 10 coins plus
Okay.
your original 5 that you
Now,
bet.
is there any way when they do lift up the cup before they lift it up, I could press the digitation and make it look like the thing is under the cup?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you could.
They would notice.
They would notice. It's a spell that you very much can see the way,
Oh.
that it is. It wouldn't be very easy to stealth.
That'd be pretty fun.
I'm gonna bet 20 gold.
Okay. You go ahead and bet 20 gold, and shows you gem, puts it under the cup, and this time she mixes it up so fast you really have a hard time really keeping up. You think it's under 1, and this time the cups are lifting up, and you could tell she's switching where the gem is going between the different cups. But you can see it when she's doing it. She's making it known so you can see which way it's flashing under the cup. So give me a roll.
Actually, that was 21. The other, or no, wait, no, this is 20. Dirty 20. Sorry.
Dirty
I can
20?
do math. Don't worry, it's fine. 20.
She goes ahead and mixes it up, and you're having a hard time following. But eventually, you pick a cup, and the gem's underneath it.
So I get 40.
So you get 40 gold. Yeah.
That was fun.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you. Oh, I love festivals.
You can see the Kenku looks sort of upset. Because no one ever wins 3 times in a row. People usually win the first time and then never win again. So you could tell she's very upset.
And I'm kind of oblivious to that, so I'm just
Yeah.
thank you so much. You've made my day so special.
Have a good day.
You too. You sure you don't want to try, Cole?
No, I'm
Okay.
besides, I think we might have taken a good portion of their money, and I
That's
hate
true.
to do it again.
That's true. What did you want to try again?
No, I'm
No,
good.
but what game? You don't want to try
Oh,
any game? We're
yeah.
at a festival, Cole.
You had mentioned Liar's Dice.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how to play that, but
Yeah, we can play Liar's Dice.
cool.
It'll be a little hard to do, because you obviously can't see, but maybe I can move this for a second. Oh, by the way, made by Jesse, by the way, Nerds Alive.
It's so good. We're gonna soon have a setup where you can see it better.
You
It's
can
got the very, very old logo on there.
It does, it's the very
It's
first
so
logo.
so cool though. You know, you gotta remember where it all started.
Mm-hmm.
That he did that
That's
by
gonna
hand
fall.
and other people. Is it?
It's tilting you.
Is it?
It might.
Dude, I can't see from this
I
angle.
did things all sorts of
Bruh.
crooked, so.
We can have some fun crafting experiments for additional things.
That was
for
my
Nerds Alive.
first.
If you support Nerds Alive's coffee, we can get more things for D&D. So think of all that fun stuff.
Imagine if the coffee thing just popped up on screen as she said that.
We might also
Pretty cool.
add. We might also,
I forget how many seconds.
even though I haven't asked Gita, add a wish list so you can get things
we
specifically
have
for
a
the
wish
cast.
list below.
I meant a specific cast one.
Oh,
I've decided that without asking anyone. How'd I do? L'chaim. You can get us white monsters to fuel us for the entire... I'm sorry. I got
Alright,
yelled
Do you
at for
still have
making
that
fun of
food
Vita.
command?
Yeah. I do, but I don't think,
Oh.
I don't know if Nerds Live has it.
Oh,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I forgot all about that.
It's not like
Sorry,
the food command, the like treat
Oh yeah.
site.
I had set up at one point, but I didn't finish setting it up.
So we'll finish setting it up.
So you need 76. If you don't have 7 in total, you can borrow from Leah
I
or
have
borrow
as
from
well.
me. Leah has 30 d6. So
Yeah,
you
if
should
you'd
have
like
enough.
one of my 500, let me know. If there's a color you're
I
feeling...
also have a bunch here too, Jess.
I'm good.
Oh, okay, fine. He
Okay.
doesn't need my
Like,
help.
actually have, I can say I have.
I'm a little offended. He didn't need my help and
Okay.
I'm sad.
I don't want to roll a gem. Are we rolling these on the table?
So we don't have a cup to do it, so we'll roll it in your thing,
Yeah.
and then Leah will hold you accountable, and like, you can look over. and hold you
Yeah! No,
accountable.
I will.
So the way Liar's Dice works, 2 people roll it. When it's over, the first person who goes will say something like 2 twos, right? Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Dude,
So
it
I will
doesn't help that he's
so
laughing.
I will say 2 twos, right? So obviously, if you called me a liar, that'd be stupid because there's probably 2 twos within all the dice that we flipped over. So it just goes to the next person if no one gets called a liar, right? So then if I said 2 twos, you would go. So you have to say either a higher number of 2s or a higher denomination on the die. Yes.
This is taking into account everyone's dice. Like
Everyone
sorry,
who's
the two,
playing
yeah,
at the table,
But that's
yeah.
what. But I mean, so like
Correct.
if he's saying 2 twos, he's thinking about what you have and what he has,
Correct.
like in totality.
Yes, I believe so. I can't remember, but I think so.
To
Yeah.
be fair, this is a homebrew. Do whatever fucking.
Yeah, I believe it takes in everything that's
Okay.
there. Yeah, I want to try and get it right.
I
so
only
I'm
ever
pretty
played
sure
it
that is right.
on I'm not that I'm playing now, but I only ever played it in the Pirates of the Caribbean DS game.
You can play, by the way. Multiple people can play Liar's Dice. If you did want to play at the same time, you can.
I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the observer.
I think I made a mistake.
No,
No, no.
you're fine.
Just choosing this.
You're fine. You're
No,
fine.
this is fun. This is a.
We
we're
played
at
it
a
before.
festival,
We have
Cole.
played it before.
We played it before, and like I was getting the hang of it, but that was like months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
so you
get back
basically
into it.
you just need to either. So when you say your thing, so I said 2 twos. What would you say next, as an example?
Could I say like 1 3s or something like that?
So
or-
so that's okay. So you can say 1 3. That's okay, because you went up in denomination.
So it could
so
be a
you-
1 3 or a 3. Okay.
Yeah. So it's also a game of like you don't want to go too far too fast, right? Because if I say like 2 6s, then the only thing that you can do next is just say how many 6s, and eventually one of us is gonna just call liar and be wrong. So you just want to do it like strategically. You just have to go up denomination in 1, but you can lower the countdown if you go up in the dice denomination. So if I said like 5 3s, you could say 2 4s because you're going up in the denomination on the die. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Ready?
Yep.
So roll, cover yours so I actually can't see him anyway, so. How much do you bet, first of all?
I'll say 5 gold.
Alright, so guy puts up 5 gold.
I'm not blind.
Alright, and you'll go first since you came to the guy's table.
Okay. I guess 2 1s.
Can I ask another question?
Mhm.
So he said 2 1s. Is your only option to continue the 1s, or can you switch the number?
No, so then I can say like 3 2s. if I
Okay,
wanted
okay,
to.
just got it.
But you can't say like 3 1s or.
I can say 3
Yeah,
ones
he just
as well.
up something.
I have to up something, yeah.
Okay, I'm just done.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. You don't need to know what you're doing.
4 2s.
Can I just call you a liar right there? Like if I wanted to?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. You call him a liar?
Yeah.
So you show? How many 2s do you have?
Oh wait, is this? So is that between both hands?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I have none.
Oh, so you win.
I actually thought you might look at it. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't think you have
How
any
many ones
2s.
did you have?
I had 2.
Oh, okay. Because I thought about it too, because I had no one, so I was like, statistically, if he's just lying, like, yeah.
Cole, that was so exciting.
Want to give it a go?
Is it hard?
I think it's more luck based.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try. Are you gonna go again as well?
Yeah.
Cool. So
It's
you
7.
put your cup down. It's 7, yeah,
Alright, give me a
76.
sec. I actually need
I
to
gotta
grab another
move
one.
my dice away.
It's
Or I guess I
actually a
could
lot
just-
better with 3 people because then you can't.
It's a lot harder to know.
Right, because
yeah.
if you look in your thing and
You're
you're
like,
just
I don't have
I don't
this."
have any
Yeah.
ones, so like it probably
That's
doesn't-
fair.
Yes, you just don't want her to see. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna see now. Was that a
No, I'll
moan?
get it later, I'm too
No.
sure.
I think that was a moan.
That was
Let me
not-
tell you, they think I moan. Like Jesse
No,
and
he
you. No,
moaned.
both of you guys think every time I end a sentence that I'm moaning, and I'm just trail. Like my words just trail off.
He
like,
moans.
I
moans.
don't. You'll know when I moan, so I'll go
Yeah,
"Ah,"
I know.
or something
No, I
like
do
that.
know.
But I don't
You're
do
correct.
that all
I
the
do
silver
know when you
sentence.
moan because it's a lot.
And then you just call out when I moan. So
I said that as a joke, but I think I made him
I
upset.
think you did. So this is a Jesse thing, right? That's how I feel now.
Yeah, he's just.
no, you did it too, Lee.
When?
You like were like, stop. Why did you really have to moan in that sense? Like, oh, I was just talking. Like,
I don't remember this. Sounds like gaslighting. I'm sorry. To be
Alright.
fair, I don't remember this.
ready?
Yes.
How much gold do you guys bet? Everyone has to match, pretty much. So,
I'll bet 5.
I'll do another 5.
so hold that 5 as well. Rain,
Do I just drop? Like, how do I do this? Do I like?
just drop and cover it so Jesse can't see, and you can look at your own dice, obviously.
Oh, I know what this is.
So new person will go first. So Leah, you'll go first.
Two twos.
5 twos.
Let's say 5 threes.
I'm gonna call you a liar.
Me?
I was actually gonna call him a liar,
Oh.
but you went already.
No, you have to call whoever's last calls a liar. So like he said something.
Ah.
So if you say liar, you're calling him a
No,
liar.
I know. No. That's why
So-
I was saying I would have called you a liar, but he already went, so I'm calling him a liar.
Oh, for the twos thing?
Yep.
I said 5 threes.
Yep.
I said, okay.
You
5
said 5
threes?
twos. I said 5 threes.
Yeah, so 5 threes. How many threes do you have?
Alright, so wait, you were calling me a liar?
Yeah.
I have 3.
I have 2.
Wow, I'm wrong. Yeah,
Yep.
Did you have?
I have 1.
So we keep going because she's wrong.
Oh,
Um,
so we take the 3s out, or?
oh shit, no, you're right because you showed dice after that. I lied. So I guess we just split the money.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just return
So-
our.
7 and 5 silver.
Oh.
Yeah, because technically when you're playing real liars, that you show your hand.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, I'm used to the Pirates one that wasn't that.
what?
That you do. Oh, after the thing you show the hand.
When whoever
Yeah.
says who's a liar, everyone shows
Do
their
you want
dice
to
because
go one more time?
yeah, it's my job.
Cole?
I gamble
Yeah, I'll
with
do
people.
it. I'll do another
Let's
round.
do 10.
Okay.
I think I'm getting better at lying.
No,
No?
I'm good.
You're not going?
No, I am.
Oh, okay. 5, 6, 7. Wait. We'll go. I'll go first since you guys went first already. 2 1s.
It then goes this way.
Yeah. So Jesse and you.
Oopsies.
6 twos.
6 twos. So if I want to guess something else, I still have to match 6.
No.
No, so if you go up to 3, you can say whatever number for 3.
Got it. Thank you. 4 threes.
Liar.
Okay.
How many 3s do you have?
2.
I have 1. How many 3s do you have?
I have none.
No! And I lost 15 total now.
Said 4 threes.
Yeah, so we each
Yeah.
get 15.
Another 10.
How much do we get each?
Oh wait, no, actually, wait. How we said 3s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. So we will just
I
split
said 15 each.
15 each. Yeah.
I need to take out 15 now.
Once we leave the game, I'm just gonna give whatever back lost.
What I lost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you make no winnings then, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you made 5 gold winnings because you won the first one, but.
I'm not very good at that.
It's like I said, it's a very well, I wouldn't say it's luck based, but
I think you have to be
you kind of have to be able to
blind.
read people's eyes.
And what were his eyes saying?
They're saying that he's I'm assuming we're at earshot.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
laughed. You guys were just walking
was-
around the festival.
Yeah, he's good at what he does, and that
And
he
what did my eyes say?
clueless.
Oh, a little hurtful, but fair. I definitely didn't know what I was doing.
So I want to give you back
15?
your 15. Yeah.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that,
No,
Cole.
no, it was
You earned it fair and square.
no. Trust me, it's okay.
Thank you. We're still having such a great day, aren't
Yeah,
we?
I would. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to do?
I said something about checking out a bookstore, but
Yeah, you guys could do that. Yeah, although all of the stores are still open because again, it's a very touristy time. So if you have a business, chances are you're leaving it open to attract people. So yeah, there's a bookstore you can go to. You go to. You go to Raylaw's Books and Tomes.
Raylaws?
Yeah. Ralae.
Books and
I
tomes?
thought you were trying to say Raleigh for a second.
No, Raylaw's. So you enter this bookstore, and again, it still has a bunch of the colors of the festival. I'll lower the music a little bit since we're in an inside place now. Hello, adventurers. Welcome in.
Adventure. You hear that?
Are we not
I
adventurers?
mean, I guess we
I
are.
feel kind of adventurous.
She has a sword, and he has an axe, and
I don't have a sword.
Yeah,
no.
but
Kalstar behind you has a sword.
I
And
guess
it's in
they
full
do.
plate armor.
I don't
but
know
if
how
we
you
were
missed
just
my staff, though. I guess you could think it's a walking stick.
No, I see your.
Okay, well, they're just behind me, so... But that's fine. Yeah, I do think we look like an adventuring party, too.
Yeah, you do. He's got a spell book.
this is just an ordinary book. I opened the first page and it's blank.
Cole,
No,
why
right?
do you carry... Never mind.
What can I help you guys with?
Where to start?
I don't know.
Cole, you wanted to go to a
You
bookstore.
see this human with like glasses, very like short kept hair, in like a very like not fancy dress in any way, just a very like day to day, like it's like an orange dress, like a pale orange to match all the fall colors and stuff, but you know, relatively tan skin, and she just very like quizzically like looks at you like, well, I sell books and tomes, so.
Do you I guess carry like history books on like certain regions of what is this place called? What's it called? Isle of the Gods. What's the continent called?
It's literally called the Isle of the Gods.
Oh,
That's
Isle.
like the whole continent.
Oh.
Yeah, it was named by whoever founded this place. Realized that the gods had left a lot of things here. Like obviously, you know about one specifically because Savma grew up by one. But there's lots of places that are specifically like touched by the gods, and a lot of places that some people say have not been discovered yet. So.
I honestly forgot. I gave you the name of the place where I
Grew up?
generally grew up. I forgot.
Yeah. I also forget too. But
That's
it's
exciting. Are you gonna get a book about where you grew up? I might do the same.
okay. Is that what you're looking for? Just you want a book on the town? You mean like the city full of the mages and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like wanna.
Here I'm looking right now, Jess. I think
I sent that on fucking Discord.
I know. I'm looking at like
Oh, do you need the name of where you grew up?
Yeah.
I circled it. That's not very helpful.
Yeah, because I don't think he had the name of it yet.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
literally
don't
sent
have it.
this in a Discord message.
I don't have anywhere that says the name of it.
I can't remember. Just did you send that to me before Ren Fair or after Ren
I
Fair?
think it was after.
I think after.
Okay.
I hate myself. Might have been before, actually.
Dornstead.
Dornstead.
Yeah.
I was trying to search like those words, but nothing was showing up on Discord.
It's alright. Yes, you want a book on the history of Dornstead?
Yeah.
There's a book that she sort of goes. She takes you to the history section, like looks around, and there's a book called Dornstead: A History of It and Surrounding Places.
Do you have anything on Ferdinand? Town I'm from.
Yeah, there's a couple of things on Ferdinand because of the garden there. So there's one specifically on the garden that mentions some about Ferdinand. There's one on the war. What do we call it? The War of the Storm War?
Yeah, the
There's
War
one
of
on the
Storms.
War,
I believe.
whichever one sounds cooler. Yeah.
The Storm War. Sorry, it is the Storm War.
Yeah. There's one on the Storm Wars as well. So.
Do any of them have like do any of the ones that have a discussion on the garden have like maybe a tree on the front, like something really pretty? I'm looking for like aesthetic over content.
Yeah, so a lot of tomes and stuff back then didn't really have like paintings like we have now for covers. But like some books did have like etching and stuff
Yeah.
like that that you could get. Now we're in D&D, so like this is like a real like obviously in medieval times there's no printing press and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but we have magical means of duplicating papers and stuff like that. So none of these books are necessarily like unique in the sense that there's like 10 copies. Like most books are mass produced and stuff like that. Like information spreading is a thing here. So there are a couple books. The one of the Storm Wars literally has like some like lightning and like things like that are like etched into it. The one on the garden just has like some flowers and is mostly just text on the cover. Excuse me.
Okay, then I will. Can I get the one on the Storm War?
Yeah, she just the books are like 2 silver pieces each.
Oh, this is so affordable compared to the betting we've been doing.
I know.
We should have come here first.
That's what's really funny. You guys are betting like crazy amounts of gold, which is like tons of people's day wage. Well, that's like the guy that you gave the 1 gold to. You basically just paid him his like day wage, basically.
I just happened to stumble upon a lot of money, you know?
Randomly, right as I
adventure.
started. Oh, sorry. I just wanna. You said it had like had lightning etched in.
Yeah, it's got like almost like embossed, you know, like a raised like bit of lightning and stuff.
No, really. Okay, cool.
You see Compassion go. Cole, wouldn't this be a good place to stock up on, like, ink and paper?
No, actually, I do have a lot of blank pages here. But I guess I could always use some extra, you know.
Yeah, you do know that to copy spells into your spell book,
Right.
you do need magical ink.
The quill actually has magical ink.
I think he might be right.
No, the quill.
I loved
Oh,
seeing
I
Vita's
see.
face for that. I
The
hope
wizardly
Shane saw
quill,
that.
as a bonus action, you can magically create a tiny quill in your free hand. The magic quill has the following properties. The quill does not require ink.
You need magic ink to copy spells, though. Like,
So it's special.
like, you basically just need materials to copy spells into your book. So like when a spell, so like in order to copy spell, like if you have a scroll, let's say, of a spell, and so like let's say you have like a level 2 like fly spell, right? And you want to learn that, you can copy that scroll into your spell book, but in order to do that, you need magical ink. Like you need some sort of materials, because every spell level is 100. It's either 50 or 100 gold per spell level. So you'll need to spend that much in materials to copy it into your book. Now the materials can be anything. I just happen to use ink, but it could be like whatever you might need to copy a spell into it. But
Okay.
I just happen to use ink for it.
So do I just ask for magical ink?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh. Okay. Sure, I guess. Do you by chance have magical ink?
You can say
You can say ink for
copying
copying, yeah.
spells. Into,
I like this though. It looks kind of sparkly.
You all can fight me.
Oh yeah, you need ink to copy spells. Yeah, I believe I have some. She like goes and she pulls out like a little vial. She's like, I have 100 gold's worth. So that would literally just translate to having 100 gold's worth of ability to copy into your spell book.
I see.
So
Okay, yeah, that works. Can I get that in red?
no.
Is that your
Just figured no.
favorite color?
No, I just figured I'd ask for something that pricey.
That's fair. If it's gonna be so expensive, might as well have some pizzazz.
So 100 gold's worth.
Yeah.
I've
Do I just
not
add that
already.
into my inventory?
Yeah, so if you want just into your other possessions, just add in like magic ink, 100 GP. Yeah, your quill is really cool because your quill can, like if you're just trapped somewhere, you just have your quill, like you can write notes to people and like you don't need to specifically like, or someone like comes up to you and they're like, oh, write this down. You don't need to be like, let me take out my ink thing and pop it. Like, you know, you can just like write whatever you want, whenever you want. Oh, so you actually could do shit fast too.
Yeah.
So in 2 minutes you can copy a spell. Damn.
Well, how long would it normally take?
An hour per level, I think, or something like that. It's like an hour, like half an hour, or something like that per level.
So yeah, even if it was like a level 7 spell, it would take me 14
It would take
minutes.
you 14 minutes to copy it. That's cool. So that's like something, like you really couldn't do it in combat, but that's something you could do like on a short rest if like you find a level 5 scroll later on,
Yeah.
when you can cast level 5 spells, instead of being like, I need 5 hours, you'd be like, alright, I'm taking a short rest and in 10 minutes I get this new spell now. So, that's cool. Anyway, cool. Yeah, she sells it to you. So you give her 100 gold.
Cool. Thank you. I will hopefully be in here at least maybe once more before we leave.
Yeah, of course. And if you give me some more warning, like I can get more ink and paper available. So.
Stock up on things for us. How fancy.
Good day.
Take care.
Thank you.
Happy Fall Frost Festival.
Happy Fall Frost Festival.
Happy F cubed.
Cute?
Cubed.
Oh, cute.
I also heard cute at first, and I was like, cubed makes sense.
Cool. So by the time you leave the bookstore, it's about evening. Like people are sort of heading into like restaurants now to get some food. Obviously, some people are just picking up festival food as well, just like, you know, turkey legs and corn dogs and stuff like that. So
And pickles.
and shrimp and
Girth.
pickles
Pickles.
that
Jesus.
someone eats in 2 bites.
I really gotta say though, I'm impressed that Cheese bought a pickle while you guys were at at the LARP tent.
We
And
didn't
it was
see, we
gone.
didn't even see it. He
It was
literally ate in
gone
2
before-
bites. I know.
It's upsetting, honestly. We'll have to go back just for pickles now.
But yeah, so you guys step out and it's about evening. Helix goes, do you think that we should maybe head to Baron's house?
I was thinking that.
Cool. You guys head over to Baron's house, and you know that he lives in the, like, highbrow district. You know, like, he lives in, like, a very rich part of town. His house does not look like anything, like, too fancy, though. Like, you go up, and the door isn't, like, painted. Like, the outside of the house isn't, like, freshly painted. Like, you could tell all these rich people get their house painted and, like, stoneworked and stuff, like, every year. But you could tell he hasn't done it in a long time. But you guys walk up to his door. Who knocks?
I will.
Cool.
Does he
Yeah,
have like
from the
one of
door.
those nice little?
It does have a
knockers
door
on it.
knocker. I wouldn't say it's nice. I would say it's still like kind of rusted and
Oh.
like old.
Highbrow rusted door. No, can I?
Alright, can I do like prestidigitation on it and like clean it up?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so you clean up, it gets like rid of the rust and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so it looks like new.
Nice.
Nice
I forgot I
iron,
It looks very
also
out of
have-
place.
iron texture.
Looks very out of place in
I keep
comparison.
forgetting that I have prestidigitation as well.
Both you. Prestidigitation.
Fuck you guys.
No, what? You both said it right.
I did, but I had to pause when I said
I got it specifically to annoy you. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad in some
I saw it in
sense.
your spells. I was like, oh, I can get that. Huh?
So you both. So you knock on the door on the knocker.
Mm-hmm.
Coming. He opens the door and he goes, "Yeah. Did you get rid of my rust? Did he get rid of my rust?"
I don't believe so. I think
D-
I don't think it's it's an apparition almost.
I don't know.
Get rid of it, Cole. Cole, can you get rid of it?
What did I? What?
Hi.
What did I
Cole.
do?
He looks sort of flabbergasted, like he's not used to things changing. To describe to the audience what this person looks like.
Oh my god.
Opening the door is Baron Dullslasher. He's an alchemist. He has like sort of like singed and burned off hair with like pieces and like chunks missing from just like acid burns. He right now is currently wearing a sort of like a blue like wizardly robe with a like brown leather apron that he wears, and he has his welder's goggles on his head. He has his welder's mask on his head. And he's sort of like flabbergasted that the rust is gone. And he's just sort of like staring there for like an indiscriminate amount of time, just like.
Can I just like wave my hand in front of his face and go, no, I did no such thing. It was like that before I got here.
All right, well the past is the past. Come on in. And he like moves out of the way and he like ushers you guys on in.
Who we're dealing with?
He closes the door behind you and he goes, "All right, sit. I got some things."
Before we go, and I go, no more trouble with the homunculi.
No, the hunky mill, they sold for a lot of money when I was gone.
They sold for a lot of money.
Homunculi bodies go for a lot. Yeah.
What?
He's
market are
like
you
going and
in?
he's like mixing something. Like you didn't even see, but he's still talking. He's listening or whatever. He's just like,
What market are you in if you're dealing with homunculi bodies?
I'm in the market of magic. And he like turns around with like some weird like brownish like concoction. He just like drinks it and he goes, and he goes and like sits down. Oh, I promised you guys some things when I got back, and he like goes and he goes. There's like a
There's actually homemade coffee that he drank. He just has like test tube
It's
beakers.
just cold brew. He just made cold brew. It's like-
He just has like test tube beakers with like the.
You know, it would be kind of funny.
Stoppers.
Coffee in like a test tube would look really fucking weird, right? Like like coffee with creamer, like sugar, would probably look weird in a test tube,
Yeah.
right? You'd be like,
Are
what the
we-
fuck is that?
Not to metagame at all, but do you want to tell them what the ad was that we responded to?
Yeah, so the adventurers, when they first got here, that's actually how they met their two companions. They saw an ad on the job board that said, help, please, homunculi in the basement.
Which made us both laugh in and out of character.
Yeah, like homunculi in D&D are like little monkey-looking creatures.
I have the image if you'd like me to add it to the Discord.
Yeah, you can if you can.
Will
Want
do.
it. D&D. I just want to refresh myself with what they look like too.
Help. There's homunculi.
Help.
It was so fucking funny. Oh great, I can't fucking log in. Or fine, I'll do it this way. Have it your way.
Yeah, so they're like little tiny like monkey bats almost. Like they have wings, they fly around, and they're usually like you'll see them helping a lot of magical creatures because they're usually not bad, but you could tell like when they were killing these that they were like magical they were like magically made almost. Like they were kind of like a little like not right. And there was also like 24 of them or like 20 of them just flying around. So he sort of lost control of all of the homunculi that were there. Anyway, he goes behind, he like goes through and he's like, I got you guys some things. And he sort of turns around and pulls out like a like sort of like a cloth like wrapped up and like places it on the table and like rolls it out. And there's a few things in there.
Sorry, I'm just adding the thing.
No, you're okay, because I have to pull up the list of things anyway.
It's going in now, chat. Sorry about that. I know I took about a decade.
All good.
That is the homunculi.
Are you sending your Discord too?
Wait, what happened? What
I've
happened?
signed on my Discord as well, so I just like I'm done. I know there's a way to log in using my phone, but it's not prompting me with that, so.
Cool. All right. So you have a couple different things here. There is a just from a quick glance, as he sprawls this open, you see a very like elegantly crafted wand with a few like arcane symbols etched into the handle, made out of like a very dark wood. And almost has like this like glow to it. You also see like a very finely crafted cloak with like gold embroidering around the edges, like a very dark green color. Inside is also a potion, and then you see he like runs back around and comes back out, and on top of that lays a chest plate, like a breastplate, on the table, and he goes, "These are things I payment for you guys, that I got for the homunculi bodies."
Oh.
Yay!
So do you know what each of these do, or?
Oh, well, what kind of person would I be if I didn't know what these did? Of course I know what they do.
Care to enlighten
He
us?
picks something up, and you see him take a pearl, and like hold it to his head as he closes his eyes and mutters some arcane words to himself, and then puts it down, and he says, "This is a wand of magic missiles." He places it down, picks up the cloak, and does the same thing, and holds the pearl to his head, and utters some magic words. And if you know arcane spells, you know that he's casting the Identify spell every single time that he's doing this. And he's like, "This is a cloak of protection."
Oh my god, seriously?
The potion, I know my potions very well, and he like kind of pops it and takes like a little tiny sip and like swishes it in his mouth and like, what is it? He goes, it's a potion of enlarge. And like puts that to the side.
Does he get a little bit bigger?
You see like he like puffs up a little bit, you know, like he's getting like, you know, like someone having like a little bit of like allergic reaction, starts to get a little puffy, you know.
Dude, I've been staring at the word missiles for like far too long. It's still not spelled right.
Missiles.
Oh, missiles.
Okay, it is spelled right.
It's like Miss.
I hate it. It doesn't look right. Okay.
It does look weird.
And
Miss
a normal
Isles?
breastplate, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Missiles. Huh?
And then a normal breastplate, I'm assuming.
I spelled
and he,
missiles
like,
wrong
goes
too.
into- just the thing. And it's it's half plate plus 1.
Half plate plus 1.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, as I told you guys, I would also have some information for you.
And what would that be?
What, Jesse?
I was gonna say, do tell.
Our note typing, we're like getting used to note typing while still interacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the
That's okay.
actual like bit of information.
Oh, I spelled homunculi wrong again.
Yuck.
It's H-E, right? Homunculi, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly
Yeah.
forgot. I'm not to spell it. I'm not looking at it at the moment.
That's okay. I scrolled up
Um,
to see it.
So he, he says, well, it's it might actually be a problem that you can help with. You see,
We're helping someone today.
there's a group of mercs. They call them the Store Mercs. It's actually a very crude name.
Wait, what was the name of the merch?
The Store Mercs?
Store?
Yeah, store. Idiot.
I thought you said store.
Did you just call me an idiot?
I think you did. To be fair, you did mess with his door handle, and I wish you hadn't. Or door knocker, rather.
Like you buy things, like a store.
Oh,
Buy things in a store?
Gotcha. Oh,
Is
Okay.
is it mercs like merchants?
No. It's MERCS.
Okay.
I didn't know I was going to be spelling at a 5th grade level today. That's fine.
it's a. Sorry. No, continue. Sorry.
In the city of Asher, you guys know that Asher is a city that is like along the opposite side of the coast that you're on, but up north in the mountains.
So it's on the eastern eastern coast.
Correct. It's like northeastern, yeah. The Connecticut, if you will. But yeah, it's northeastern. In a place called the Asher, the Sturmerks, the reason it's such a crude name is that they're basically mercenaries who rough up the people that own stores, and the leaders of it are all store owners. So when it comes down to actually have justice done, they all have each other's backs, and also because they're all part of different stores and different groups, that they all have plausible deniability when it comes to actions having to do it. And if someone in one store happens to get caught and goes to jail, a new store just pops up and joins the store guild. So they are basically a there's nothing we could do about them. We know about them, but there's nothing that the town can do about them. However, they've been sort of acting odd. They're purchasing lots of
Homunculi bodies?
no, no. I would never deal with them. They've been purchasing lots of magical items, things like residuum and
What's residuum?
Residuum's like a why you laughing at me? You wanna go?
I was expecting another snarky remark like idiots.
No, I asked it in my out of character voice. So
Yeah,
Beta answer.
Residuum is a well, you guys would know because you are magic
Right, I figured.
folk. Residuum is something that I don't know if Critical Role actually made like Residuum as the way it is, but it was added in with Wildmount. Residuum is basically what they take the Whitestone from Whitestone and they turn that into Residuum, which is basically a material that is ultra magical, and it's something that you can use to imbue magic into different things. So if you were casting like a very, very large spell, you can...
What the fuck does anyone spell?
It's okay. I don't think Residuum's a real like
No, I'm
word,
trying to write
though.
imbue.
Oh, imbue is I-M-B-U-E.
Didn't realize we had to be spelling at a 5th grade level too.
That's not a 5th grade word. It's okay. I only know that because of Divinity and Diablo.
Into material things is what you said?
Yeah, so if I was going to make like a portal and I need a lot of magic to summon this portal, I would use Residuum and it would make it almost effortless for people.
This is all getting me so excited. Like, I know we're in the middle of it, but it's just like I'm so excited to be doing this again.
He says lots of Residuum, other magical things, spellcasting focuses, and also hiring a lot more actual mercenaries. So they're planning something big, and I don't know what. This all started just a couple months ago, maybe a year ago. So I don't know. We've also heard that around the surrounding area, a lot of the wildlife has been acting weird. Attacking more, being more aggressive. Things that wouldn't go. You hear about wolves attacking people, but wolves usually don't really attack a lot of people because they don't really need to. If they're super hungry, yeah, but there's lots of other life, so they usually leave people alone. People bigger, scarier, but...
That's horrible.
Yeah, I actually have a contact in Asher who, well, that's the Circle of Life, actually, but, you know, they shouldn't be attacking as much as they do. More of a...
Well, it's not really the circle of life.
Yeah, you die, go into Earth, get eaten. That's Circle of Life.
Absolutely, Baron. I just meant the specifics of... Never mind.
I actually have a contact there. Sorry, I'm looking for the name.
No problem. Not me.
He's like me. He's an alchemist. He loves potions. He actually has a potion store. It is Torin's Elixirs. Torin. Elixir.
Okay.
He has always worked with the guards to, the good guards, to stop the Stormmerks from taking over too much control. He is one of the few stores not actually in the Stormmerks, and he refuses to actually pay them, which gets him into a lot of trouble sometimes. But he has been gathering information to hopefully be able to take them down. He relies heavily on some of the surrounding towns to actually do things about the Stormmerks, because a lot of the guards are paid off by the Stormmerks. So, lots of corruption when you go there. Not a happy place like this. I like living here. But, if you want, go talk to Torin. Torin could actually really use some help. And he might have jobs for you. You guys actually pretty magically inclined. Took care of those homunculi really fast. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, their bodies were going to be sold on the black market, though.
Not black market, just regular market for animals.
Okay.
Can I do like an insight check to see like what the fuck that was in that drink that he made? They took a shot of.
Yeah, you go ahead and try and. I would say give me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, because you're sort of trying to gauge what it is based on like just looking at it.
9.
9. Dude, it's just some liquid, you know? Just fucking it'll look like some brown liquid coffee, you know? Probably just drinking coffee out of a beaker.
Okay.
So, Baron, not to backpedal a bit,
Uh-huh.
but so what does one do with homunculi bodies?
Well, that's not for me to say. I just had to get rid of them.
Well,
Maybe reanimate them.
Oh no.
Like
Never
I'm
mind. I
down
don't
for
want to know
DNA.
anymore.
Okay.
So
I'm
when
just
we
kind of staring at a wall now.
when we stop in the city, when we visit Torin, should we just tell him that you sent us?
Yes, yeah. Tell Torin, mention my name. Tell him that you guys are right for the job.
All right.
And I'm assuming we have a gist of, so that would take 6 months because we're down here.
It's not at the very, very tippy top north,
Okay.
and I don't know if you remember, but you guys are starting like on the.
Oh,
on
we're in the middle, so it was like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
or
so it'd
something.
probably take about probably about a month to get
Okay.
exactly where that is.
Okay.
If you guys are on foot, it would probably take about 2 months, because again, it's 6 months on foot, going
right.
at a normal pace. So if you guys were going faster, like time.
If I
manipulation
leave
would
everyone
be-
behind because I go faster, yeah. it's good.
You do move
What's your
faster,
movement
yeah.
speed?
40, I think.
40, yeah.
It's not that much faster.
Bruh.
I mean, over hours? Yeah, that's a lot
It
faster.
adds up.
Jesse.
Also, if I run,
Yeah,
bruh.
literally like a quarter faster than you. Like,
That's my canter.
actually a third
It's
faster
my
than you.
canter.
What?
It's my canter.
Yeah.
I guess, is he expecting us by a certain time, or expecting you to send anyone by a certain time?
No time frame. But if you
Okay.
get there and everything goes bad, then you can't help
God,
because
those are
it's gone
creepy
bad.
as
So-
fuck.
Because it's... Oh, okay. Sounds rather urgent.
All right, we will make haste and hopefully report back with some good news.
Do whatever you want, but yeah, I mean, you would help. So
We're supposed to help someone today, though. Who's the person we're supposed to help today?
you see like he's like walking past you and his glasses like fall off right in front of you.
Baron,
Yeah.
your glasses.
Oh, thank you. That really helped me. And he walks past you.
Oh, phew. I'm starting to worry we weren't in the right spot. Okay.
Now, if you would like to take your things, I have some things to do. So
Oh, yes, thank you.
see the door. Try not to unrust anything on the way out.
Will do.
Can I
touch
re-rust a
anything.
doorknob or a door knocker? Or can I only
Um,
remove material?
Let's find out.
I thought prestidigitation was temporary, is it not?
No, it's permanent. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I've
you,
never had these
you
spells,
can
so I
like
don't know.
clean soil. I know you could clean soil off of something, but like I didn't know if you could like.
I have an objection.
Yeah.
It says you create a harmless sensory effect, and I feel like this was rather harmful.
What? Hello?
The de-rusting.
No, that's not a sensory effect.
It messed up my senses.
I
That's
don't
for sure.
think it did. Not man,
Ooh, you can
gosh.
make a color a small mark appear. Maybe you can make small rust.
But for an hour.
No, it just says clean. Yeah, it just says clean an object. So, sadly, no, you can't re-rust it.
So wait, where's the current instance harmless sensory effects and showers? Well, where's the permanent?
You can clean or soil an object no
Oh,
longer than 1
third
feet.
one, got it.
Oh wait, soil an object. Oh no, you can rust it. Yeah, you're good. You can rust it.
Oh,
I can.
Soil it.
I thought it said clean
Soil
soil
it.
on an object.
No.
Soil it.
I
Okay,
kind of read
yeah,
that.
I
too.
guess
Yeah,
I'll
you can
I'll
soil it.
re-rust it.
If no one knows what that
Cool.
was from, I'm upset.
He opens the door to like let you guys out, and you re-rust it, and he goes, "Ah, much better," and closes the door behind you.
That was productive.
Yeah.
Look at everything we got.
So who's gonna be taking what?
Well, Ron.
I figured that we could just go back to the inn and do that.
Oh, you don't think we should stand on his doorstep? tonight?
Probably not. Yeah, in the middle of the night, stand
fair.
here and
Someone
flaunt
might see it,
probably expensive
and
magical
they
items.
might be envious, and that's unfair.
Well, I would say we could probably fight them if they do it, but you know,
If
I'd
they're
say we could
envious,
have
why
that.
would I have to fight them?
No, if they want to steal from
Why
us.
would someone?
Yeah, I think we should probably go. All right.
If you insist.
We'll take care of it back.
You guys head back
the
to Miran's Inn, who is serving dinner to, like, paying customers, obviously, at some of the tables and stuff like that. But there's an open table. So you guys go and you sit down and, yeah, so you have a breastplate plus 1, or a half plate plus 1, wand of magic missiles, a potion of enlarge, and a cloak of protection. So immediately, Compassion goes, I'll take that, and he picks up the potion and he like kind of just like tosses it and then like throws it in his bag.
You're a wizard, I think, right?
Mhm.
So I'm assuming wand of magic missiles.
Yeah.
So the wand of magic missiles, anyone that can cast spells can use that. So like anyone
your
that has spells, they can use it. It can act as a spell
Your
casting
AC is
focus as
also
well.
less than mine, so you probably should take the cloak of protection.
Yeah, because I can't wear armor. Can
I
I
think
wear
you can
a cloak
both.
of protection?
I think
though?
you can both cast mage armor, but yeah, that's not magic.
I don't have mage
Or it's
armor yet.
not.
That was more what I meant.
Gotcha. I think. I can't remember.
I have
We
shield.
looked at this already.
I actually don't think I have mage armor. As
You
an
might
option.
not. You totally might not.
Yeah, I
have
don't think I
access to
do.
it, so-
But can I wear a cloak of protection, or does that go against my no armor?
Yeah, you wear a cloak of
Can
protection.
I take the cloak?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, how would you wear that like normal, or would it go on the other extended?
Is this the whole "where would dogs wear pants" question?
No, you have shoulders.
No,
you
but
could
it was like
wear
the
a
way he
cloak
asked it.
and
though.
wear. Could you imagine like a centaur trying to
It's
be
just
like,
on my butt.
like
you know,
would it-
well, you know how like mysterious figures put their hoods up and like wear their cloak and stuff like that. Could you imagine
Trying
a
to be
centaur trying to
sneaky.
do that, like trying to be like inconspicuous?
Can you see me in this?
I'll give you an option actually as a centaur. When you put the cloak on, the cloak in this case is more like a. It's like just like the cloak. There's no armholes or anything. Like that. It's
Yeah.
literally just like a cloak that would drape over your shoulders and have a hood. Now, magic. I realized I was pushing my microphone. I apologize.
No one needs to hear.
I apologize. I'm so sorry.
I apologize immediately.
Now it's not even facing me. Did I
Also,
fuck it
you all
up?
have been missing out on Jesse's great beard ASMR. He hasn't been doing it for you all tonight, but on
No.
Discord calls.
I put beard oil in, so my face isn't
It
as
doesn't
itchy.
as itchy, yeah. So the way magic items usually work is when you put them on, they fit to you. Like they magically like fit to you. So a cloak would, you know, if you're
So this
tall,
would
would
just kinda, like,
get
split
longer.
your
Oh,
two
so
down
it
the
kind
middle,
of
right?
like
So
flow down my back.
I would ask you, would you like it to stop where like your human back hits your horseback, or would you
funny.
like it to get longer and like go down all of your back and act like and drape over?
So I want when he initially like pulls it out for it to look like it would fit someone like him, so that we both assume.
It does, yeah, of
we
course.
want to assume that it wouldn't, but then I want it
Yeah.
to flow out
Sure.
my
Okay.
back.
So you
I
want it to
was
go
thinking,
all? So wait, do you want it to go all the way down your horse body, like all the way down your horseback too?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like, or it splits down the middle of like where your horseback meets.
Be
I
kinda
kind of want it like
weird.
flowy on my back. So like when I run, it's like
Yeah, like it would.
Like you're wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Kinda.
oh, but my legs are below that.
Cool. That takes an hour to like attune to, but once you're attuned to it, like you can take it on and off just fine.
So when I first put it on, it doesn't immediately fit me.
No, because like the way attuning works, yeah, like I always think it's weird. Like I would say for the purposes of a little bit of a homebrew rule, I guess, and if you want to change, like you can object. But I would say that you probably attune pretty quickly. It probably just takes a second, like once you put it on and like kind of sit there and like put the hood on and stuff like that. I would say it starts to slowly like get longer, and I'd probably say that process takes about 5 minutes for it to get to its full length.
fuck
I
did
would
I
just
do?
say that you can't attune to something in combat, unless an object says that you can, or you have something that allows you to attune to something in combat.
Okay.
Because yeah, like taking an hour to attune to something just to me seems
There.
odd. The only time I'll make something take an hour to attune to it is if you don't know what it is.
Okay.
Because that is a way to actually figure out what something is to attune to it over an hour, and you'd figure out what it is by doing that. So I'd say
Yes.
about 5 minutes out of combat to do.
This, I do kind of look a little ridiculous in it, don't I?
No,
Okay.
quite
I feel a
mythical.
little safer though.
So if that magical item grows that way, that actually is just, that's the style of how centaurs wear cloaks. So you just decided for the entire world. That's how centaurs wear
okay.
cloaks. So it doesn't necessarily look odd in the sense of like
No, I was saying it looked odd until it flows down.
Oh,
I was
gotcha.
saying the second I put it on, it hadn't fully.
Got it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did that
I just think
thing
I'm funny. I'm not.
just get more material?
I think it did.
It looks longer.
Look at that.
Oh.
I'm trying to look at my butt. Would you look at that? Wow.
I'm going to add into
So I guess
Hexley.
I'll be taking the wand of magic missiles then.
I think that would make sense.
Oh, well, good thing. I guess I didn't.
You actually had more AC than me, or are you the same as
Just
me?
one. No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
12 now. I mean, it's 12 years. It's 12 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sucks because I have magic missiles in my spell book. But
Oh no, then switch from you bot.
wait,
No. Well, so here's
so
why
this
a
doesn't
wand.
expend spell slots.
Correct.
Yeah.
So a magic missile can shoot.
It's
Seven
like X
charges.
amount. Yeah.
So it's got, I forget what I think. One charge is one cast. So a cast is 3 missiles. You can use more charges to cast it at a higher level. So if you wanted to cast it at like a 3rd level, which is 5 missiles, you can use 3 charges to do that.
I see.
So, and those are free casts. And then if you use all of your charges before it refreshes, so every night if you do use it, you need to roll, to get more charges back. If you use all of the charges, you roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, the wand disappears.
Oh, I don't need to attune to this.
Nope, it is not an attuned item.
Just an equipment. Okay.
Yep, I think just the Cloak of Protection's attuned. I think. You might even want to check, Lee, if it's attuned or not, because...
Mine needed to be.
Okay, cool. I'm just adding the plate onto Hexley.
I finally figured out my Discord password.
Nice. You have a lot of stuff on your authenticator. Holy
Yeah, no, I really do.
Jesus.
'Cause apparently the app's safer than text, so.
Hmm.
I was like, what? I forgot that half plate is
I'm like trying to hold back my burps.
Let them out. Make them
And,
part of your
like-
character.
And like the microphone's right here. I'm sure it's like picking up like the faintest.
That's why I was trying
Nah,
not
I
to eat
think
too
you're
much
okay.
while we're.
Cool. So Hexley like starts to like fit the plate on and stuff like that. Oh, it fits really good. We should probably tomorrow if we're gonna head out to do this, we should probably get a cart and a few horses, probably.
If you'd like that, I'd probably just travel next to the cart.
That makes sense for you. As long as you think you could keep up with the horses, which I believe you probably could. Horses might be a
I'm bigger
tiny
than
bit
them.
faster.
Oh, okay. I might trail behind a little.
But they're pulling a cart and stuff too, so like
Okay.
you'll probably be able to keep up fairly easy.
Okay.
Yeah, just to travel and also carry stuff, it'll just make it easier. Although I'm not super great. Is anyone in the group good with like vehicles?
Well, it wouldn't matter if I was if I'm not in it.
Well, I would find a way for that.
Okay.
Actually.
Nope.
Let me look.
Under tools, it would say
None.
land vehicles. Cool. Did both of you do your backgrounds?
I believe
For-
so. Let me click.
It'll be in your description of your.
I didn't click the wrong button. That would be you. That would be you, Beta.
No.
Oh
I
my
did not.
heckin'. I say that and
actually-
I probably didn't even.
I think I might not have chosen. You didn't do one?
No, I'm looking.
I didn't.
Oh, so you go ahead and pick one because that is where you would actually get the proficiency for vehicles if you wanted it. So
Was it abilities, description,
There's
race?
so many options.
Do you remember where it shows up? Oh, fuck.
Be a
I
sailor.
didn't either.
you can make a custom one too if you want. It just also gives you more skill proficiencies too. That's why you want to make
Dude,
sure you
we
have
didn't
that.
fuck up. You fucked up.
All right, so I will make you choose this in a second because it's not going to be
Mhm.
important this moment. We can do it after the game. But do you know if either of you would want to be proficient with land vehicles?
I would not.
Sorry.
It'd be so
It's just-
silly.
yeah, for you. Yeah.
Not necessarily, because as a centaur, you'd be able to like pull a cart and stuff like that. So there's other vehicles and things that
Yikes.
you'd be able to maneuver and stuff. So it would still give you advantage and stuff like that. Not necessarily just riding it; it's more of the controlling it. So land vehicles are like carts is probably the most common one, but other things like weapons that would move, like ballistas that are on wheels and things like that, like those are all like what?
Are you
Trains
okay?
as well.
Okay.
He's just thinking of a centaur pulling up.
Oh, boy.
Let's be like the lackey of the group, you know?
You don't have to. It's just a question. If you want no, that's fine.
No,
Jesse.
yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think.
Because I don't think I chose anything for compassion, so I might do that for compassion. And let me just check if I did or not.
Oh, I hate everything. What am I? Oh, actually. Okay, I think I actually might have figured it out. Yep, I figured out what I wanted. Choose a skill. Actually, not that this matters, because I can understand almost any language if I catch something. Actually, I can understand any language with. Let's see.
I didn't for him, so let me pick something really fast, and then... Cool.
Okay, I figured my thing out.
So,
Sorry about
compassion goes, well, I guess if none of you guys are, I'll drive the cart.
that. I don't think I'd be a very good driver.
Cool. He will do that. Cool. If there's not anything else, they are going to head up to their rooms and go to sleep. Is there anything you guys want to do? We'll say during this whole time while you were like trying all the things on and like attuning and things like that, you guys have had dinner from Merely, and it's like nighttime now, so that's why they went to bed.
I'm gonna pretty much do what I did to start the day, which is stare out the window.
Cool, yeah. I mean, the festival goes for a very long time, so like if you guys really wanted to, you could. Your other two companions just figured that like they would go to sleep. But yeah, you look out and there's like little fireworks shows, like nothing like crazy big, huge fireworks, but you know, like off in the distance you can see that they're setting off some fireworks and some like little magic shows and things like that that are making lights and things like that.
Cole,
you know, you
can you
see-
believe we're in a place like this after the places we've lived?
I kind of traveled around a lot, so
You saw a festival like this in your travels?
no, I mean, it was mainly on a boat, so just really it was seeing the stars in the night sky, kind of. But fireworks, these are.
You must have
There-
felt close to Goddess Saloon then.
I have no idea who that is, but
It's my goddess.
You could want to if you want to.
I could want to.
Yeah. I mean, like, you can choose not to, but, like, you guys are on the Isle of the Gods, so anytime gods or religion come up, you would all probably know.
Know the gist.
Yeah, unless, like, you just wanted to not ever learn about that, but, like, for the most part, like, it is something that would be, like, taught in schools, and it's, like, it's a known thing, because you guys are actually, like, you guys are very self-contained. Like, neither of you have ever met anybody that's ever left the Isle or traveled to another continent. And you guys probably don't know anyone that's really ever met someone that's traveled here from another continent. So you guys are very secluded. Like, there are very few people who have traveled and told tales about other places that are here. But it's almost like the way that they thought about America in Europe, you know, all the way back then, was that, like, there's nothing over there kind of thing. But then when they know it's there, it's like, okay, well, we know it's there, but, like, everyone on this boat's gonna die if we try and go there and stuff like that. So it kind of works both ways. So, very few people. And again, like magic is like well known and stuff like that, but people that get to like high enough levels of magic to teleport places, like there's very few people who do that. So it's not like people can just like zip in and out and stuff like that. So if someone does mention like Saloon or Helm or any of the other gods, there are places built to the gods. You actually, the town that you grew up in that's full of all the mages and things like that, you guys don't have any of the special like places that were touched by gods. You guys don't really have like a god that the town sort of rallied around. So if anything, you would probably know the least about all of the gods, unless of course you wanted to read and learn about them. But like the Isle of the Gods is a very, very like touched place, an in-tune place with the gods. There's like 12 of them, so it's not like it's an easy thing to just remember. But yeah, so if you guys ever have questions about them that you want to know, feel free to ask, and I will obviously either have you roll if it's something you wouldn't know and might want to like search, or something that you would know, I would just tell you.
Would you have known anything about her?
Nope.
Oh, okay. She's the goddess I follow, and she's why I have my powers, really. I don't know where I'd be without her. One day, maybe you'll get to see the garden. It's so beautiful.
The garden?
Garden of Saloon.
And
It's in my town,
Oh.
Ferdinand.
Oh.
It's what we're known for, actually. I'm surprised you've never heard of it.
We're
We're famous for it, actually. And there was this storm. What was it again? Storm of War?
The Storm War.
Yes. There was the Storm War, which is actually when I was born and why I have my powers, and that's when the garden was touched by Saloon.
Oh.
I'd love to show you one day.
One day.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
It's lovely. I just continue staring out into the town.
I think I'm gonna turn in for the night, and
Okay,
I'll see you in the morning.
sounds good. Sleep well.
You as well.
I sit there for a while before I go to bed.
Cool. Yeah. Again, you can still hear crowds and stuff like that. Like, these walls are relatively thick, though, so it's not like it's like, yeah. The word thick's gonna make you laugh.
What? No, I was gonna just write in my book and say, "How do centaurs sleep?"
You're in a room with them. You would know.
You can walk. You can observe.
Yeah, but I already said I was going to bed. So.
Yeah, so you just kind of hear like crowds in the distance, like nothing like too loud or anything, and then you hear like wind down. You hear like a few drunk people who are kind of being loud, but nothing like crazy. But yeah, if there's nothing else, you guys go to sleep.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. So you guys wake up in the morning. Festival's still going on, like pretty large. Crowd. It's a little less large than the night before because you got a lot of people who are hungover and probably sleeping in from the night before. But you still hear a lot of like kids playing different games and families out and stuff like that. Still same smells of all these different, like fall drinks and pastries and things like that. But yeah, you get up, and I assume you guys probably get ready and head downstairs, where your two companions will be. Is there anything you want to do before you head downstairs?
No, I'm good to head right down.
You guys head downstairs, and there's already breakfast on the table that your companions have ordered. Nothing crazy, just like some bacon and eggs and like a loaf of bread that your companions have split and sort of spread out. And Hexley goes, the stables are right on the outside of town, so I figure that if you grab your stuff, we can just buy the horses and cart, and we can probably start heading off, unless there's anything at the festival you wanted to do today, but there's really nothing I wanted to do. Or if we any stores we wanted to stop at, we can probably pick up provisions and stuff here because, it'll probably be a while till we get to the next town.
I was thinking that we want to at least make sure we have provisions.
Yeah.
Do we have a map?
It's a good question.
I mean, I can go pick one of those up and...
I would say that Compassion probably has a rudimentary map and a bit of knowledge of the place. So if you wanted to get a map, though, you totally could. If you want to get a map of just the aisles and stuff like that, you could.
Yeah.
But Compassion goes well, I've never really needed a map. My family gave me this map. No, and he shows you a piece of parchment, a relatively big piece of parchment that kind of has there's really no borders drawn or anything like that. It is really just a map of roads, and that's it, with a few little dots and scribbles of this is this town and this is this town and stuff like that. So it's enough to really get you where you're going, but there's no real scale to it and stuff like that. So that's really just how he's been getting around. But while you guys are out getting provisions, you
have you been to the city of Ash before, or?
Me personally, no. I haven't been there. I've been close by, but I've never really needed to go that far north for anything. So, but my family's been all over the place. So,
well, you seem to make fine with this map here. So, let's spare a few coin and.
Sorry, was this Hexley or Compassion?
Compassion.
You traveled a lot, Compassion?
Oh, well, here and there, but nothing crazy.
But as a child with your family?
No.
No.
No, I stayed home mostly. They did a couple odd jobs here and there, so they were sort of traveling around, but ultimately just wanted to sort of go out and see the world for myself, and when I left, they gave me this map.
Useful. So I guess we'll head out then?
Yeah, Hexley goes, yeah, I think I will head to the stables and see if how much time they would need to get some horses. Figure we only need 2 horses, right, to pull the carriage for one person steering and 2 sit in the back, and then you'll ride alongside. So then you guys just need to get a map if you want, and we'll need some rations, and probably I don't know, anything else you could think of. There's a lot of stores here, so if we need potions, or if you want to get different clothes, or anything like that, there's probably a place around here for that. I'll take Compassion with me, just so he's there and ready. So
Sounds good. We'll meet you there.
see you soon. And she heads off to the stables with Compassion.
I lean into Saw and I go, I think I'm gonna buy a map.
Might as well in case, right?
Yeah.
We did just meet them not that long.
Besides, we don't know how old that map could have been, and it could be very outdated for all we know.
That's a good point.
So,
He received it as a child? She received it as a child?
He.
Hexley is female. Sorry, I'm getting it.
Yeah. Compassion's a male tiefling.
Got it.
Hexley is a female
Okay.
Kalishtar.
Okay. I think we should also see if we can get at least a potion.
Yeah.
In case.
you get a couple days worth of food as well.
Something.
Yes, you'll probably have to get 2 months worth of food, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I said. A couple days and a couple weeks
About
for
a
a month. Weeks,
next
months, a
meal.
year.
Let's see, we'll be traveling for 2 months, and we should probably get 3 days worth.
After that, we can cannibalize one another. All right. Can we look for a place to get a map, and then we'll look for a potion store? 'Cause it seems like that's the good
you
order.
actually head back to Rayla's, where you can buy a map. That map is It's relatively basic. Like, it doesn't have lots of points of interest or anything like that. It's literally just like a map of like.
I assume it has like the main roads and.
Yeah, it's got the roads. It's got a couple like side paths, and it's got the main cities on it, and maybe like an occasional town or two for stops. But it is by no means like a very, very detailed map as far as like a place with like all of these types of stores and stuff like. Like there are very detailed maps you can get. This is just a very basic like map that a traveler would use. As far as provisions and stuff goes, for like a gold piece, you can get all of the stuff you need, like water, food for a couple months, like things like that. Like there's no need to make you guys like super worry about that stuff. So,
We could, with this map not being so filled in, Cole, we could add things in during our adventure.
Yeah. We.
Oh, I like that.
You arrange for them to bring that stuff to the stables, so where you'll have your cart, and they'll like cart it over and swap it into your cart, because it's like a couple big like crates of, probably just one crate actually of just like water and food and stuff, maybe two.
Rayla, where could we find potions?
Rayla points you to across the street. There's an elixir and like potions place. What?
It's just it's like if you could have turned around, you
Are
wouldn't
you
know.
blind? It's right behind you.
No. It's just
Across
like
the
she
street.
it's not like directly behind you. She like says like, oh, like go down the street like out here. And you could like they would sell a few different kinds of potions. Like again, magic isn't like a super like huge thing, so they don't stock like yeah it does.
Okay.
They don't stock a lot of potions. Like they're not gonna sell, it's not gonna be like Walmart where you go into like the potion section. There's like 30,000.
It's okay. I
potions
just didn't
there.
know if that's what the sound was.
No, you're fine.
Which is weird. It's like it's because how cool it is, but like there's no heat really coming off of it.
It's a gaming laptop, isn't it? 'Cause, like mine's
It
also
is.
crazy
Yeah.
loud. Yeah.
But yeah, so but they'll have like
Health potions.
yeah, because like most of the things that they're making are probably things to just cure different sicknesses and stuff like that, like like a Tums potion,
Tums potion.
But for you guys, as far as like actual
But for
potions, but
you.
you would have a couple things like
I just wanna-
but like basic healing potions, you'd probably have like 2 of, and maybe like a greater healing potion you'd have 1 of. So
How
that's,
much are those
that would
again?
be- So 50 for regular healing potions. 150 for. I forget if it's 150 or 200 for a greater. I'll say 150.
How do I get
for
the
a
normal
greater.
one?
Huh?
Is it potion of like what is it?
It's just called Potion of Healing for the normal one, I believe.
I can't find it.
It's not under magical items
I'm
though.
not under magical.
What are you looking under? Just everything?
Yeah, inventory. I'm just gonna look potion and fucking scroll. Nope, it's not showing it for me. Is it elixir of health?
Potion of Healing. I see it right here, Lee.
Bruh.
Do you have magical checked off by accident or something?
No. I just see greater, superior, and supreme. Am I blind?
Those are all magic. You might not. I think you might have
No, I
magic
don't
checked
though.
off.
'Cause
No.
I don't have magical checked off.
What if you just typed health?
Wait, yeah, no, I did that before. This is what happens.
Elixir.
Are you under the potion tab?
Yeah,
No, don't. It's not that. It's not
Oh.
under potions.
Interesting.
thank you.
Potion of health, not under potion.
Just look at. It's because it's common gear.
Got it. Potion of
It's-
healing.
Yeah,
Can
because it's.
I? So it's 50 per potion of healing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get 1 potion of healing, please.
Yep. So you do that. So minus 50.
2. What's the difference between my backpack and equipment? Is my backpack what has all this equipment in it?
So I think it's more so for you to visualize what it's like. So your equipment is things that you would wear on your person. Your backpack is what is actually going to be in your backpack.
Got it.
And I think they have that so you can also add in, I think you can add in other things now. So like if I wanted to add a backpack, I believe I can do that.
Wait, what?
I think they're trying to just add a better like sorting to it.
Yeah, it's making it so like like it's weird because it doesn't add it the way you think it should add it. So do it again. There we go. Potion of healing, part 5000. Trying to think. Anything else we might need?
No, I don't. I think that's everything.
I was trying to think if there are any like stupid potions that would just be funny.
Yeah, potions are relatively expensive as far as as far as it goes. So like,
Potion of Watchful Rest. Would you happen to have that?
um, so is that a green potion?
No, it's white. It doesn't show me amount though, so I don't know if it's something I can buy. Because it just says it doesn't show an amount. So I wonder if it's not a thing I can get.
No, you can get it. Got it. So it'll probably be 250 to 300 for that potion. Yeah.
That might be a little too expensive.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't seem to have that much funds.
I just do that. Seems maybe too soon when we're just
Yeah,
beginning
no.
our adventure. Another time, perhaps.
Besides, for all we know, Torin might.
I just thought it'd be a fun new experience.
Yeah, but I'm sure Torin in the Asher City might have a few things that he might give a discount towards.
You mean at Torin's Elixirs? You think he sells potions?
I can get an elixir of watchful no, sorry.
You never know.
That's true. We'll look into it. Thank you, though. Did you want to get any health potion while you were?
No,
Okay.
no, I think I'm okay.
Cool. You guys finish up all of that. You take the things that you purchased, walking through the fair, and you head to the edge of town where these stables are, where Compassion and Kalashar have already gotten 2 horses that are currently being saddled and attached to the cart that you have. And as you guys walk there, the cart that's bringing your rations pulls up and loads that into the back of your cart. I'll say that's where their gold that they've made from all their adventures have gone to, since I didn't add it into their inventory.
Okay.
So, the horses in the cart and everything. So, cool. So as you guys get there, they're finishing up your horses. So if you guys are ready, you can be off.
Before we go off, I go up to the horses and I'm like petting them and talking to them, just like, oh, you look so strong. I can see your ability to just pull this cart fantastically, and I thank you so much for assisting us in this journey.
They look at you because they're horses.
I know. I was more using animal handling to just be like
Yeah, I mean,
calming
like,
and soothing.
No, sure. I mean, like, you definitely, like, are...
Look at you, because they're horses.
They're obviously, like, you're obviously, like, a calming force. They're honestly just sitting there, like, again, they're trained to just kind
Yeah.
of, you know, pull and
I
travel.
was just,
so.
I was like, I was
no, like-
inspiring them, if you will.
Yeah, so you do that.
Perfect.
And if that is all, you'll be off.
Yeah, I think we're ready.
You guys start down the road, and for the first few nights, everything is smooth. You guys take turns doing your watches. Are there any spells you guys put up at night or anything like that?
Let me actually check quickly. I know I don't have anything that's particularly useful.
I can tell you I don't.
I wish I did. I wanted it, but it didn't work with the subclass, or the subclass.
Cool.
I'm just checking before.
No, that's really fine.
No.
Cool. So you guys traveling, and you're traveling at a, unless you guys want to travel at a stealthy pace, I assume you're traveling at a normal pace.
Normal.
Should I be traveling at a stealthy pace?
No, just
Insight
asking.
check the DM.
You can also travel at a fast pace, but that gives you a minus
Exhaust.
to, no,
Oh.
it just gives you a minus to your, perception and,
Oh.
like makes you less stealthy, obviously.
Yeah, no, thank you.
So,
What do you get?
so you guys
That's a 5.
All right, Vito wins.
So you guys are traveling. First couple days are fine. It looks very similar to the place you just left. Like fall colors on the trees, like leaves are starting to fall, like relatively green / like yellowish green grass. As you're traveling further north, it does get a bit colder. but nothing like too crazy. Like after about a week of traveling, you do see like the leftovers of like a little snowfall that had happened probably a few days before you got there. But the temperature seemed to have warmed up. So about 2 weeks have passed so far. You're about halfway there. Are there any conversation you guys would want to have, or anything you would want to talk about to each other besides just like normal conversations?
This is the furthest I've ever been from home.
One more step. This is the first. I mean, we're going back north, so.
We're going northeast. I live on the west coast.
Yeah, but we were in Southmore, so I
Live on the
figured.
west coast with the in and out.
It's still quite a ways. I've never been over here before. Have you? Have you traveled this way before?
No, actually, what was the city that we were just in?
So
Torin?
you were like in the middle
It's
of the
called
map.
Torin, right?
Fratton.
Fratton.
Torin's the person we're going to see.
Torin's particular.
Fratton. No,
Yes.
so Fratton technically is the furthest I have ever been.
Yeah, so like Fratton is like directly north across like the gigantic, like I'm gonna call it like a pond, but
Yeah, no,
it's
I remember where it
gigantic,
is.
But yeah, Fratton is like
Did you see
directly
it?
north.
Did you want to see it?
The map?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you remembered where it was.
It's
Yeah.
directly north of that like city where you like have the libraries and stuff that you would spend a
Yeah.
lot of time in. But yeah,
So I guess we're experiencing all this newly together.
Yeah.
How about you? Compassion?
you asked me that like 2 weeks ago, but
No, you haven't. You didn't. No, you told me you've been to Asher. That doesn't mean you've been this path to Asher. I didn't ask if you've been prior. I asked if you've been to Asher.
no, I've never come up this way actually. Do most of the business
Never
down
asking.
north, so.
Never asking a question again.
I kind of just,
Texley?
I kind of just like hit him on the shoulder and I go, nice going. Just discourage someone from.
Participating.
Because he goes, I've actually.
You also asked me that 2 weeks ago.
Do you not remember? I was actually born in the Feywild, so I've never been really past the surrounding area of Fratton. So.
How exciting. We're all in this together except Compassion. Sorry, I didn't actually say that.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nope.
No.
Cool. You travel for about another week, and Compassion tells you that, and according to your map as well, that you guys are getting fairly close. Throughout the weeks, you've like crossed a couple like just very tiny like farm towns and things like that, and like every once in a while, you guys might stop in just to get like a hot meal instead of eat your rations and stuff like that, and but nothing to like, you know, you wouldn't have stayed there for more than like 2 hours or something like that just to stop, and then you're off again. Yeah, so he tells you that you're about like 5 days away from Ashen. And as you start heading up, as you're like getting closer, as you're on like the 4th day on your way there, it seems like you can't quite put your hand on it, but it feels different. Like it seems darker, although the sun is like shining in the day, and you just get like this really weird like feeling that something is like wrong, you know? But it's like at the very like tippy back. It's like if like someone's across the parking lot being like, "Hey, something's wrong," you know, like that kind of thing. You know, so like it's just something that like you feel like just a little uneasy as you start traveling. As we get to the 3rd day, who is keeping the first watch?
I can keep first watch if you'd like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. For the first watch, give me a perception check.
Yeah, perception. Mm-hmm.
As everyone is drifting off to sleep.
Don't fail me now. 8.
8. Nothing really happens on your watch. You just sort of like hear, some owls in the distance. Like, you probably hear some coyotes off in the distance too, but nothing is relatively, catches your attention. Second watch. Do you want it to be one of your companions, or do you want it to be you?
I will do it.
Cool.
I
So
will do
second
it.
watch, give me...
I will take a ring into Mordor.
Give me a perception check.
15?
15. You listen very closely and you hear pretty much the same stuff, like, the owls, like coyotes, things like that. You can swear that you hear, like, footsteps, but upon, like, sort of, like, looking through and stuff like that, you don't see, like, any figures. Like, the moonlight is bright, like, you don't really see anything. The edge line of woods where you're hearing these steps. If you go up and examine it, like, it just doesn't seem like anything's there, like magic or not. But yeah, third watch. It'll be Hexley, because Hexley actually has some perception. Yeah, Hexley doesn't see anything. Cool. So you guys wake up, you travel another day. Is there anything you want to talk about on that day? As you're getting closer, you're about 3 days away from Ashen.
I'm so excited. I feel like we're going to help so many people.
Asher, sorry. I don't know why I said Ashen. Asher.
You seem less enthused about that, Cole.
It's just, I kind of got like this, I don't know, this funny feeling about approaching the city.
But that's where we're needed.
No, you're absolutely right. It's just,
You bury that feeling deep down and think only about all the people that need our help.
fair. I'll do just that. You're quite motivational. I appreciate it.
Always here.
First watch.
You want to go again, or I'll
First
do it?
watch? Yeah, I'll do again. It's fine. This will go
Are
fantastic.
you using the same dice?
No, I'm
I
gonna
don't-
use a different one.
I'm not like, I don't know if it's like
I'll
the
use the middle one.
gemstone dice don't roll well on the wood here.
You can roll here. Oh, yours is still that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, it bounces and it stops.
Is it not one?
No.
Is it 2?
That 2, which is a 5.
So
Nothing happens on my watch.
So you are sitting there, and you are sort of looking, and as you turn your head, you see a man off in the distance who's sort of just staring at you.
Something bad's happening.
I've been whispering to you this whole
But
time.
before you guys, like, it's like one of those things where someone's like at the back of a pile and go, hey, something's not
Yeah,
right.
he's still doing it. He's like, I've been trying
He
to
just
tell you.
follows.
You see a man just standing there, and he, sorry.
You have night vision?
You mean dark vision?
That's it.
Night vision goggles. I don't know. Let me look up. No, I do not. I do not. Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.
I have no idea if that microphone picked that up. It probably did.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't sound too loud because
Cloak
you
of
guys said
protection gives me +1 on saves as well. That's so cool.
It saves and
And
off in the
AC.
distance you see a man who's has his cloak hood up, and you sort of just see his silhouette. And you also see the silhouette of two wolves, who are just by his side. And as you go to either like get up and investigate or get up to like go wake your party, a wolf comes from the other side of you and pounces on you. And the rest of you guys wake up as you hear the growls of wolves and a screaming Savma.
That's my scream.
The wolf misses you, but that's where we'll pick up next week.
No! Why does he do this to us?
Look.
You fuck. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
If you want to roll initiative right now, that's how we'll start next week.
Okay.
I'm not gonna count that one because it's kind of cocked, but it
was
would have been a
cocked.
net 20.
I'll have you guys roll for your companions as
Okay.
well.
This one's me.
Say
I got
initiative
a
for
9.
next week.
Oh, do you know what their things are for initiative?
Yeah, I'll add them in because I have it pulled up.
So I'll just tell you what I got on the dice.
Wow.
So yeah.
I got a 9 for
You-
me.
including your thing.
Yes.
9. Cole, what'd you get?
Fucking Christ.
3.
Compassion got a 17.
Like,
17.
these
I
He
need to
actually
roll
has a
the
roll
other
well.
dice. Fuck me. Compassion doing better.
Like they don't.
Oh
roll.
no.
Passion has a +2.
Oh good. So
So that's a
19.
19.
I did better than you. 14. 10. Yeah, you're just rolling poorly.
Passion 19. And what did Hexley get?
We'll know right now.
It was a. Are you going?
14.
Is there any initiative modifier?
He's
plus
gonna
2?
add it.
Hexley also has a +2 as well.
Okay, that's not bad. So our companions are better. Good thing we have them.
Which is weird. So these dice are like almost always the better ones to roll with.
So it's a
my
14
resin are better,
+2, so it's a 16.
Yep. Yep, my resin. This one is way better consistently. This one was the one giving me a nat 20 though, right off the bat. Oh my
That's so
Christ.
satisfying.
Yeah.
Okay, that one was good. All right.
Cool. So that's where we'll pick up next week.
Damn. Damn, you're gonna do us like that.
Yeah,
Nice.
so it's about 3 hours. We're about 10 minutes off 3 hours, but
Okay.
combat will take a lot longer. So,
Yes.
if we like this length as a party, but also if the audience likes this length, let us know.
If you prefer it longer, let us know.
If you prefer it longer, let us know, because we can definitely go for 4 hours.
But then we will
and-
plan for that.
Yeah, we will plan to have longer sessions. But yeah, if you like this length, let us know. We'll be rebroadcasting this as well.
Also, going forward, Leo will remember to also tweet about it and everything, because
Yeah, it's okay.
Super did.
What Chris said.
I can't
He
see
goes-
what Chris said.
he-
Leah, my dad heard you scream and said he thought our cat was being
Well, by a wolf. Should get that looked at.
Hopefully I'll fix my camera because I know it's been delayed this whole time. I know I'm like just
Has it
slightly
really?
delayed. I'm like
The whole time?
I am slightly delayed. Yeah, it's just the way the USB loads into the computer, I think. So I might either need to use a different camera.
Size
or,
matters, yikes.
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious
you
how
can
long it
see
took for that to show up.
Um,
Oh, no, that wasn't.
So, quick reminder.
it's like very slight. Like if you see me like here, like you'll like if I snap at the same time, it's
I'm
just like
so delayed
slightly
on my
delayed.
phone, I can't even pretend to know what's going on.
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a second.
it's
No,
very
it
low.
is slightly delayed, but you can just tell, especially compared to you guys. For some reason, I don't know why. So I'll try and figure it out.
But some reminders.
Yes.
1, community event. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern
In
time.
the
I'm saying this
Discord.
now because that means I can't forget.
Be held accountable.
Held accountable. Cheese, if you fucking remember, at me, you piece of shit. I mean, what? Also, if you support the Nerds Alive coffee, you will get more behind the scenes and fun shit about the cast and DM and characters and shiz.
Yeah,
shiz
well,
like that.
I'm gonna post like the character sheets. We're gonna post like playlists at some point, and post the character sheets or the post like playlists at some point. We'll definitely I'll start trying to make like different like notable NPCs as like Hero Forge minis. Like I think that'd be cool to release.
Yes, and I will get the Discord stuff set up. Beta, Jesse, and I will discuss all that.
Yeah.
There may be a coffee integration for Nerds Alive added, but that's not definitive yet, so I'm not going to tell you that it is. But there will at least be specific campaign stuff that's in a separate part of the server. So if you are interested in this content and you've been watching, we'll add a new role so you can access the extra servers.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah,
Echo?
I'll be
There's an echo now?
rebroadcasting. I have no idea. We'll be rebroadcasting at some point on Twitch and YouTube. I'll try and pick the best day for it. The best day might actually be Monday because you don't stream. I could probably do it in the afternoon. So it doesn't
Just
take
remember
up
that we're
too
not
much.
here this Monday.
No, fair.
Unless you automate it.
I think I can automate it
Okay.
for at least Twitch anyway. So, but yeah, we'll rebroadcast it. Obviously, the VOD will stay up on YouTube here because I'm also live on YouTube. But yeah.
Do we have anything else? Oh, don't forget, next month we have Extra Life coming up. As you saw, the fun little thing that
Yeah, you'll
Jesse
see
included.
in the slideshow you would have seen Extra Live. Game day is November 6th, I believe, into 7th. We are planning like a lot of fun stuff. Like we're
Yeah.
gonna have like fun incentives, maybe some pies and faces, maybe some like different sort of things.
The pie in face, Jesse.
Also like some fun games, maybe some special guests since that
Could happen.
since COVID's a little more under control, we can.
But still very much a thing. Get vaccinated.
Yes, yeah, like please get vaccinated. But yeah, different board games, card games, maybe a little bit of D&D, video games, stuff of that nature. So,
Excited.
yeah, be sure to catch us doing that, and we will see you.
Well, we'll see
Well,
you
I guess-
tomorrow for
see you tomorrow at the community event.
community event that you all have to go to.
If not, I'll be live on Tuesday with something. If we're not playing RuneScape on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll
which
figure out
we
our
probably
schedule. I always
will.
figure out scheduling for the week on Monday, so then we typically figure out what's going to overlap, so we'll figure it
Yeah.
out by Monday.
But yeah, so probably be live on Tuesday, and then see you at the community event tomorrow. So RuneScape, yeah, probably. Jeez,
Yeah.
we're being honest. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.